What's up with it? Y'all already know what it is. You tuned in to another episode of Everything Boxing. There you go, talking that boxing again. What's happening with it? What it do? Yeah, when y'all come in the building, make sure that y'all hit my like button and let me know you in the building. What's up with it, everybody? My man, Cheese All Out Fitness is in the building. Salute. My man James in the building. What's happening with it? Detroit, BC in the building. What it do? Jay Miller off in the building. What's happening with it? Like I said, when y'all come in the building, make sure that y'all smash my like button so they get these notifications out. Abel Roblero, what's happening with it? Rob Lero, my bad. Abel Rob Lero, salute. Johnny Q, what's happening with it? Justo Chavez, what's good with it? Leonard Ellaby Knowles in the building, what's happening with it? Jose 94, what's good with it? Dank Father, salute. Yeah, like I said, when y'all come in the building, smash on my like button, hit the like button, and jump in the comments, let me know you're in the building. You know what I'm saying? There you go, talking that boxing again. Soldier of God, what's happening with it? Man, Lord to the game, what it do? Jose Ayala, what's happening with it? My man DP Rocker. What's good? What's happening with it, Kwame? Man, I ain't seeing you on. Kwame. What's up with the show? What's up with the show? You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker, 817 ain't ran you up off the show, had they? 817 ain't stopped the show. What's going on with the show? Lord to the game, boxing talk. $817 ain't ran y'all off the show. Come on, man. Kwame, we need that heat. We need that smoke. Leo Robinson said 817 and Drico blew the shit up. Brandon House, what's happening with it, man? I ain't seen you in a long minute. What it do? Oh, okay. Hell yeah, you know I'm just fucking with you, Kwame. Hey, he's okay. Yeah. Niggas gotta go and hide it for a minute. He said he gotta. All right, man. I feel you. See, we ready for it though. You know what I'm saying? The people want more. Robert Magna, what's happening with it? Jelly Bean 4280, what it do? But yeah, man, I see a lot going on. Everybody been talking about this Will Smith shit. I ain't even cook on that shit, man. Everybody been talking about this Will Smith shit, but I was watching my brother Ricky Williams boxing, and he was saying some trill shit. He was saying some trill shit about the Will Smith and Jada Pinkett situation. Now, I don't know if it was staged. Like, when I first seen that shit, I thought it was staged. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I said, man, this man is getting the Oscar for, being the best actor. And then some shit like this go down. I said, man, this shit gotta be staged. But then, I don't know. I'm kind of half and half. I don't know what's going on with it. But I do know that Will Smith, to me, my opinion, she got that nigga's mind. She got that whole nigga. She got Will Smith's soul in her motherfucking hands. He does as she say. If she tell that nigga to jump, he say how high. You know what I'm saying? If Jada Pinkett tell that nigga to jump, she say how high. If she tell that nigga to lay down and pretend that he's a fucking doormat, he gonna do it. And she gonna walk all over that nigga. Straight up. Now, I see a lot of you niggas talking about, oh man, he should have did that. That was some fake ass shit because the nigga was laughing. He was laughing. He thought the shit was funny. You dig? But as soon as he kind of looked at Jada Pinkett with the side eye, he seen from the side eye that she wasn't laughing. Then he peeked again from the side eye. And he seen her looking at him, shaking her head like. Then he thought about that shit and he said, I gotta do something before this motherfucking woman had me down on all fours like I'm a goddamn fucking pit bull with a fucking tennis ball in my mouth, beating the hell out of me, right? Beating the hell out of me with a spike belt. For real. You know she be having Will Smith in the fucking room like he a dog stumping on his nuts and all type of shit. He the type of motherfucker that'll lay down, spread his legs wide like a bitch, and have her stomp on his fucking nuts while he got a goddamn tennis ball in his mouth. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? She walk all over him. That's just what it is. I wouldn't even have so much of a problem with the shit if he reacted in a different way in the beginning. If he was fake mad about that shit. He was fake mad, right? Because if you felt some type of way about the shit, you shouldn't have been laughing in the first place. If he was like in the first place when Chris Rock first said this shit, if he was looking at Chris Rock from off the rip, like what the fuck you talking about? And then he got up and did that, I would have been like, okay, well, the motherfucker was, you know what I'm saying? He did it on his own. He felt some type of way about the dude telling a joke about his wife, and he reacted. But this motherfucker was laughing, seeing her looking at him from the side eye, and thought about, man, she finna fuck me up when I get to the crib. She finna be stumping all over my nuts. She finna have me fucking crawling around in the goddamn bedroom like a fucking dog with a tennis ball in my goddamn mouth. I gotta do something. And he reacted. Bruh, Will Smith is a whole bitch. That's what he is. You know what I'm saying? He's a whole bitch. And women, oh, I want a man like that. You want a man like that until you cuss his ass out, and then he curled up in a fucking ball, rocking himself back and forth, crying and shit, just because you didn't call him an asshole and pussy. That's what type of nigga Will Smith is. He the type of motherfucker that'll curl up in a ball and cry himself to sleep after an argument. Yeah, y'all want a nigga like that until you get in an argument with him and he crying and shit, rocking himself in the ball. Then, right, and then after that, he all type of pussies, and I want a masculine man, and I don't want, man, you a pussy. Yeah, y'all think y'all want a motherfucker like that. And for her to even be cool with him doing some shit like that, show you that she don't give a fuck about Will Smith. She didn't give a fuck about that man losing his career. She didn't. She just gets off of knowing that she had full mind control over that man. That she could tell that man to do anything and he gonna do it because he's afraid of her. He is. It's a whole different story. It's a whole different ball game when you got full mind control over somebody and they'll do anything you say. She gets off on that type of shit. You feel me? August Alsina was running dick up in her, and he couldn't do nothing but sit there and cry about the shit. He couldn't do nothing but sit there and cry about the shit. I would have been left that bitch. I would have been left her ass. But you know, hey, you know, I mean, that's just my take on it. Dundada said that man a whole simp. He beyond a simp. Brandon House says he got mad because she got mad. Control your chick. Exactly. Johnny Q says dominatrix. Nah, he just the bitch. And you know what I'm saying? He just the dog ass bitch, and that's how she treat him. That's how she treat him. You know what I'm saying? That's how she treat. That's just what it is. Y'all take it how you want to. I'm gonna keep it real. Jose Ayala said props to Chris Rock for keeping his composure. I don't know about that shit neither, because ain't no motherfucking grown man gonna be able to slap me, and I'm keeping shit. We tearing down the whole Oscars. First of all, I wouldn't have let his ass get that close to me in the first place. He got that close, then he turned in the shoulder roll, and he ain't do no regular slap. He came from down here with it, and then came over here with the shit. Yeah, hell no. Nah. But he kind of turned into that bitch. He turned his body into the slap like, bam! And then Chris Rock gonna hold his face and shit like, man, come on, man. You supposed to fire on his ass. Brandon House says, fuck getting to the crib. That ride home was going to hell. Nah, she was going to wait to get that nigga in the crib. She was going to tell Will Smith, go put on some of my drawers. She was going to hand that motherfucker a goddamn tennis ball, shove it in his fucking throat, and tell him to fucking lay down, open his fucking legs, and she was going to start stomping on his nuts with some big ass high heels. Then she was going to have him crawl around like a fucking dog. Y'all think I'm playing? Telling y'all, man. And y'all hit my like button. Y'all hit my like button. Why y'all hit my like button? And then I hear a lot of you niggas talking about why he ain't slapped August Alsina. What he gonna slap August Alsina for? You know what I'm saying? Why are y'all talking about, man, he should beat up August Alsina? He should have, for what? August Alsina ain't married to Will Smith. If August Alsina is fucking his wife, right? That's between Will Smith and his wife. He needs to be checking her ass. August Alsina didn't fucking take no vows to Will Smith. You don't owe Will Smith shit. Will Smith married Jada Pinkett. For all you simp ass niggas talking about, oh, why he don't go at August Alsina? Why is he supposed to go at August Alsina? He's supposed to be on his wife helmet about that shit. They have vows together. So I don't be feeling a lot of that shit that y'all be talking about. Why you want to go at another man for running dick up in your wife? You need to be checking her and handling that situation with her. Now, you know, that's how I see it. Knockout said he rocked heavy with Will Smith for what he did. What's great about what Will Smith did when he was laughing, right? When Chris Rock said what he said, right? And Will Smith thought it was funny. So was you rocking with Will Smith knockout 3 seconds before that when he was laughing about the joke himself and then played fake mad? What's happening with it, Money? What's good with it? With it, Money Brown? Money, if you want to hop on the panel, you want me to shoot you a link, just let me know. But you know what I'm saying? All that fake mad shit, bro. Like I said, I wouldn't have had a problem with it if as soon as Chris Rock said what he said. And first of all, Chris Rock is a comedian. You know what I'm saying? He's a comedian. That's what the fuck they do. When I go to a comedy show, I make sure I don't sit in the front. If I sit in the front, I know they finna go get in my ass. I know ain't nothing off limits if I sit in that front. That's what comedians do. Comedians gonna talk about mentally challenged people. They do all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So because he made a G.I. Jane joke, because his wife was sitting up there looking like G.I. Jane because she shaved her head. Okay, I mean, and then people say, well, she has a condition. Okay, cool. I know a whole bunch of bald head niggas that have male pattern baldness. And we clown on their ass all the time. I mean, shit. But like I said, man, if he had a popped off and been mad about that shit from the jump, as soon as Chris Rock made the joke, if Will Smith's face turned from smiling to this immediately, like, wait, what the fuck did you just say? But he was laughing until he seen her looking at him and she was shaking her head. And he knew, okay, now I got to fucking do something drastic and I got to play like I'm mad. Now I got to play mad. Don't pretend like you mad. Leon Robinson said he wouldn't have slapped Jerry Seinfeld, David Spade, or Billy Crystal. Right? He would have. And you know what? If he had to slap one of them white men, he wouldn't have even, first of all, if a white man was up there, right? As soon as Will Smith would have got out of his motherfucking chair, you would have seen about 30 security guards rush him and he wouldn't even got to the stage. That's some real shit. But if it wasn't staged, they sat back and watched that shit and said, okay, we're gonna let these niggas make a fool out of themselves. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't staged, we gonna let these niggas make a fool out of themselves. So Knockout say once Will Smith saw his wife was offended, he responded as he should. That's what he's supposed to do. Well, Knockout, if that's what he was supposed to do, well, why would he offended right along with her in the beginning? Why did Will Smith think it was funny? Right? So you okay, right? So you okay with him pulling off some stupid shit and letting his wife get him in a situation to where he could die. Just like Ricky Williams saying, hey, you had the right one, but you might fuck around and have the right one, the wrong one. So you willing to die over a joke that a comedian say, right? So if you go to a comedy show and y'all sitting in the front and somebody crack a joke on your wife, you willing to die if your wife feels some type of way about the joke that he made? I'm just asking you. Because like I said, he had the right one. But you know what I'm saying? You fuck around and you can't pick and choose who you do shit to. Because if you're going to keep that energy with Chris Rock, you got to keep that energy with everybody. So I'm just asking you, is you willing to die, Knockout? Is you willing to die if you and your wife go to and salute to you and your wife. This is nothing personal. I'm just asking you a question. If you go to a comedy, because Chris Rock is a comedian. If you go to a comedy show and you sit in the front, and what a comedian do, they crack jokes. If he crack a joke on your wife, and you feel that your wife feel offended, is you willing to die over the shit? That's all I'm asking. So you'll die over a joke. So you said that you telling me, Knockout, that if you sitting in the front row of a comedy show, right, and the comedian crack a joke on your wife, you willing to die over that joke? Well, hey, you's a bad motherfucker, Knockout. You's a bad motherfucker, Knockout. For real, you might need to be on death row right now. Because like I said, if you're going to do some shit, you got to keep the same energy. And Money say that nigga lying. You's a bad motherfucker, Knockout. If you willing to leave your kids, right, over a joke. You better than me. You dig what I'm saying? If you willing to leave your kids and everything that you done built, right, you better than me. But I'm gonna tell you like this: ain't no woman gonna have no type of control over me like that. Straight up. You feel what I'm saying? And if I'm with a woman that's gonna want me to do some shit like that over some petty shit like that, if I'm with a woman that's gonna want me to throw my whole life away over some shit like that, I don't need to be with her. I don't need to be with her, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because if your woman is really, really down for you and real, she would have told you, you know what, baby? Nah. Sit, nah. You know what I'm saying? Nah, baby. And she would have had you address that shit if she really felt some type of way. She would have had you address that shit somewhere else. But if your woman is cool with you getting up, putting your life on the line for some shit like that, hey, I don't need that type of woman. Straight up. Cause a real woman is gonna be like, you know what? Sit back down. Chill. You know what I'm saying? A real woman is not even gonna look at you and be eyeballing you for you to get up and to do some shit like that. You feel me? So I mean, hey, Knockout. If you that dude, hey, you might need to be on death row because you a bad motherfucker. Or you might be not that bad. I know you smart, but I look at that shit as ignorant. You feel me? I look at that shit as, and I'm not calling you ignorant, but I'm just saying, I look at that shit as ignorant. And y'all hit my like button. You know what I'm saying? Y'all hit my like button. So you know. So I suggest you, Knockout, don't ever go to no comedy show. If you don't ever go to no comedy show with your wife and sit nowhere where a comedian can see your ass. Cause you might go into the comedy show laughing and your ass, the way you talking, your ass might end up on death row, Knockout. Cause you said you willing to kill or die over some shit like that. I'm just saying. You might end up in death row or you might end up in a goddamn casket. Cause I know motherfuckers that'll put your ass 6 feet under for real, for doing some shit like that. I know real motherfuckers that if you slap a motherfucker or spit on them, Knockout, they'll put your ass 6 feet under. So you better be willing to kill their ass before they kill you. And that's some real shit. So if that's what the type of time you on, hey, if you willing to sit on death row or you willing to die for some shit like that, hey, you know, that's just you. Now, a comedian saying some shit like that, if your wife is gonna feel that disrespected to where she willing to let you fucking kill or be killed over a joke, I don't know how she made it in Hollywood for 30 plus years if she that goddamn sensitive. Just saying. Get the Smoke says pussy whoop and cuck. Hold on. Get the Smoke says pussy whoop and cuck make being rich, powerful, and famous look less attractive. And salute to Get the Smoke. Hey, money in that talking shit, man. Man, I'm telling you, man. I'm gonna tell you, don't ever sit your ass in the front row, knockout. My man Ricky Williams in the building. He said, this shit crazy to me. It's Jada, fam. Jada Pinkett. She far from a woman, man. Right. Now, knockout. Now, let's talk about the circumstances, right? So you willing to so knockout. And I'm not even gonna use you because you got a lovely wife and you got a lovely family. So I know your wife ain't on no Jada Pinkett type of time, right? But we talking about a woman that then embarrassed this man on motherfucking live TV in front of millions and millions of people, right? Talking about how she was getting fucked by another man. But you willing to die over a woman that don't give a goddamn about you? Come on, man. If you willing to do that shit, you a goddamn fool. You know what I'm saying? If you willing to do that shit over a fucking woman that don't give a fuck about you, that's willing to embarrass you in front of millions and millions of people, you a motherfucking fool. But like I said, I know that, you know, your wife ain't on no Jada Pinkett type of time. And like I said, a real woman wouldn't even let you go out like that. I'm pretty sure, knockout, I'm pretty sure your wife would not have you in that type of situation. Neither one of them. But you know, it is what it is, man. Jada Pinkett says, Ricky Williams says, Jada Pinkett on Demon Time, 666, 7th level of hell. Satan, her BFF. He says Satan is her BFF. Yeah. Everybody want to be a motherfucking killer and gorilla until they really get in some real shit. If you ain't never been in no real shit, can't no niggas talk to me about what they'll do and what they gonna do, and for real. I'm just keeping it 100. My man Smooth Groove says beta male. Right, that's some beta male activity, bro. Now, it's other things that warrant, right? It's other things that warrant reactions like Will Smith gave. I understand that. It's other things that warrant reactions like that, but that wasn't one of them. So if a motherfucker, because not from what Knockout just told me, he said if my wife feels disrespected by anything, that he willing to fucking kill or be killed, it don't matter what it is, just as long as she feels disrespected. I know women, right? I've known women that'll feel disrespected by a man ignoring them, or a man looking at them and rolling their eyes or some shit. That's what you said to me. You said you willing to step and you willing to die Kill or be killed, and your wife feel disrespected over. Well, I know women that'll feel disrespected if a man ignore them, if a man look at them some type of way. So you willing to do that over anything? Well, all right, bet. Ricky Williams says, I was dead for 3 days. Y'all better learn how to rethink some shit. Yeah, that's a man that's talking with sense. That's a man that's talking with sense. You feel me? That's a man that's talking with some sense. Now, like I said, it's things that warrant that type of reaction. It's certain things that do warrant that type of reaction, but that wasn't none of them. You feel me? It's things that warrant that type of reaction, but that shit wasn't one of them. And like I said in the very beginning, when I started talking about this shit, that man was laughing at the joke and looked to the corner of his motherfucking eye and seen that Jada wasn't laughing. He looked again and seen that she really wasn't laughing. She was shaking her head. And then he got to get up and react. That means that she can snap her finger like he a fucking dog, and that nigga gonna react to anything. Yeah. That she had full fucking mind control over him like he a puppet. Now, if that's some alpha male shit to you, no. That's some beta male shit. That tell me that when they're in their household, he is the bitch. He's the female. Well, I'm not gonna say he act like a bitch, and she treat him like a bitch. After all the shit that she done put him through, and y'all clapping your hands, talking about, oh yeah, Will should have did that. Will, come on, man. Was you clapping your hands talking about that Jada should have been fucking dude and Will should have been balled up in the fucking fetal position crying about that shit? Was you clapping saying, oh, yeah, Will, yeah. Was you clapping for that shit then? Was you clapping for Jada when she was getting dick down by August Alsina? And then went on TV and embarrassed that man about this shit. Was you clapping for that? Come on, man. Y'all niggas be killing me. Y'all killed me with this shit, man. So if it was Will Smith, that had been like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I was fucking Ashanti, but you know, it was just the entanglement. How would y'all already reacting? All Mike says, my wife said he was soft for that. Yeah, because you have a wife that no, I'm not finna let him go out with over no dumb shit like that. Like I said, I don't want no woman that's finna let me just do some dumb ass shit and she's sitting back clapping, knowing like, yeah, I'm gonna watch this ignorant motherfucker throw his life away because I have mind control over him. And it make me feel some type of way knowing that I can control his stupid ass. DP Rocker said his wife said the same thing. Right. But like I said, it could have been set up, but I'm just saying in those situations, it show how some of y'all niggas think and it show how some of y'all women think. Ron, y'all said skull exposed. Ron, y'all said skull exposed and ish. He says out here got this man out here crashing. He said got this man out here crashing out. Hey, DP Rocker funny as hell, bro. Randall Bivens says so many wars and lives has been lost because of women testing men. Right. You know, right. But see, I'm gonna say it like this, right? And I'm gonna just keep it 100, right? Yeah, Ricky Williams says my wife pulls me from shit like that. Right, because your wife really give a fuck about your well-being. Your wife really give a fuck about you, right? That's what she's supposed to be, your other half. If you not thinking right, she's supposed to be able to, you know what I'm saying, come and think right for you sometimes. You feel me? But let me say this, right? Because some men have only dealt with square, like the, you know, good girls their whole life. A real woman that's a square that would never do none of the things that some of these other, you know what I'm saying, Thoughts and Jada Pickett's do, right? So they never seen the other side of shit that women can do, right? They've never seen the other side of the raggedy shit that women can do. So they're square, and they've only dealt with square women their whole life, you know. I don't even want to say square women. I'm saying good straight girls that would never, you know. But hey, I didn't see both sides. So maybe if you thinking like that, you're not thinking from both sides of the fence because you never seen both sides. You ain't never had to deal with no raggedy ass, you know what I'm saying, hood rat. It ain't even got to be no hood rat, just a low down dirty fucking female before. You ain't never had to deal with that type of woman. So yeah, your mind is, you know, gonna be thinking different than somebody that's dealt with women or men, or you know what I'm saying, that's been in relationships from all sides. You feel me? So you're gonna think different. And the same for a woman. If a woman didn't dealt with some dog ass dudes, niggas, you know what I'm saying? She gonna think different from a woman that's only dealt with square Russell Wilson type of dudes her whole life. She gonna look at men different. So, you know, Dundada said, we not call them Thoughts no more. We call them Jada Pinkett's. Shit, man. Hey, listen to goddamn Project Pat Chickenhead. He broke them down for you. Knockout says, is Jada worth what he did? In my opinion, no. Would my wife behave like that? Hell no. Well, that's all you gotta say. I told you that in the first place. I said I'm positive your wife wouldn't behave like that. So you can't speak and say that you're willing to die in a situation like that, because I'm gonna let you know, right? And I think that your wife is perfect for you. And I don't think that your wife will even let you get in no situation like that, right? So you can't speak because, like I said, the woman you dealing with is a whole different type of woman than the woman that we talking about. So you talking like, oh, I'll die and I'll do this. You know that you'll never be put in that type of situation because you don't have that type of woman. You feel me? So you can't really, you speaking from a whole different perspective, bro. You speaking from your situation with your wife. We talking about them. That's two different situations. Sheena don't fuck with me no more. Sheena, salute. I see you, queen. She came through. I ain't seen Sheena in a minute. My man, Courtney Joe Buffer. What's happening with it, Courtney? What's happening with it? See, he says facts. He said most folks don't have the full understanding. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Hey, see, you know, we know, man. We know. So if you can't see, if you don't have the full understanding and see things from both, you know. Swindle said, Will did some sucker shit. What's happening with it, Swin? What's happening with it? Yeah, he did some sucker shit, but like I said, man, she has full control over his mind. If she tell Will, you know what? I'm sick of your fucking shit. I want you to fucking jump off this goddamn 200-foot cliff into the ocean. And if you live, you live. But I want you to do it to show me that you love me. He gonna do that shit. He'll do it. And she know how to get him to do it. Well, like I said, knockout. If you that nigga, you know what I'm saying? Your ass need to be, I mean, you know what I'm saying? You might, if you that dude knockout, you might be on death row tomorrow. I'll put some money in your books, though. Ricky Williams said that nigga Will Smith is iRobot. Hey, Sheena, I'm just playing with you, Queen. I'm just playing with you. Well, like I said, he's always talking about what is it? Y'all keep talking about, oh, well, she was going through a condition. When comedians get up on stage and they make fun of mentally challenged people, is that okay? Because when you're a comedian, most shit ain't nothing pretty much off limits with them, right? It's a whole bunch of niggas in here that got fucking that's been balding since 2010, and they edge up start way back here. I know some of these niggas. They got a condition called male pattern baldness, but motherfuckers talk about they bald-headed, receding hairline ass every day. Every day. All the time. So, I mean, we got to keep the same energy. Since y'all talking about, oh, well, they got a condition. They got a kid. Well, okay, cool. She said that Ricky Williams, right, played a clip with her talking about how she was tired of having to perm her hair and having to put weave in her hair and make her hair look a certain type of way for Hollywood, right? She was tired of all of that shit. So she said that she loves how her hair is now, right? She don't have to worry about what people think. She says she loves it. She don't care about what people think about her bald head. That's what she said. So now all of a sudden he made a joke. Now it's the worst thing in the world when she said that she didn't care about how people felt about her bald head. Just asking you. J.A. Dixon says, cancel all comedy shows. Right. Yeah, Money. Money said, jokes are made to make you laugh through tough times. Right. Right. Dundada says, they make fun of male pattern baldness all the time. It ain't no condition. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. But it's okay. Y'all got to keep the same energy. Because when we come up here and clown on niggas, right, that's still trying to hold on to a fucking hairline that's been gone since 2010, and I know niggas right now that's doing it. Some of you niggas that's watching the fucking show right now is still trying to hold on to a hairline that you should have shaved completely bald back in 2010. That's a condition. It's called male pattern baldness. But y'all niggas hee ha and laugh about that shit. But because she bald headed and she decided to shave her shit, it's the worst thing in the world because the man made a joke about it. Ricky Williams says, nah, Keon, ain't nothing okay. He said, ain't nothing okay no more. Everybody is sensitive. As he said, hey, bro, you crazy as hell, Ricky. He said sensitive as a swollen clit. You crazy. Hey, bro. Hey, Ricky ain't got no chill. Oh, shit. Man, my man, Ultimate Fight Club is in the building. One of the best trainers in this thing. One of the best trainers in the whole U.S. right now. I'll put my man Ultimate Fight Club up against Blu-ray. Right? My man says exactly ETB. He said the dude is a comedian making a joke. If that frail, he said, if you that frail, keep out of comedy clubs because you'll kill yourself after the show. Right. I've been to comedy clubs, right? I've been to comedy clubs before. And the first thing I say is, nope, we ain't sitting nowhere near the front. We sitting off in, ducked off in like the middle of everybody because I ain't finna have him get on my ass because you know what's going to happen. You know what's finna go down. Sheena say Chris took that slap like a G. Hey, I don't know. Because he did take it. He took that shit like that shit didn't even hurt or nothing. But like I said, we would have had to tear that goddamn stage up. Them white folks would have had to ban my ass forever. Because we would have tore that fucking stage up. You don't let no man slap you, spit on you, or motherfucking put his finger in your motherfucking forehead and shit. Hell no. Nah. 817 said, Will gave light-skinned niggas a major L. Y'all crazy as hell, man. My man, the boxing section TBS, what it do? Mr. Mechanical says, shit not G. Chris took that slap like a hooker. Hey, for real, bro. I could feel that shit, man. We would have been rumbling in that motherfucker. All Might says, stop that light skin shit. Hey, at the end of the day, when we get pulled over by the police, we still nigger to them. My man Dwayne Freeman in the building. What's happening with it, Dwayne? Dwayne says, shit, Keon, I cut my hair bald and I can, he says, I care less what people think as long as my wife love it. Right. Exactly. So she shouldn't have even been giving a fuck. She been walking around with her head bald for how long now? In the public, people that said all type of shit about her. So she's supposed to be that mad over a G.I. Jane joke? Nah, y'all gotta miss me with that shit. Chris Rock, my man, I call that man Chris Rock. Knockout Boxer says, so much I want to say, it ain't meant for a comment section. Hey, I could drop the link, bro. You can hop on and we can cook about boxing. You know, bro. That grab the link, Knockout. Ain't shit. Grab the link, Knockout. You know you always Knockout. You my guy. You welcome to say whatever you want to say on my panel. Mr. Mechanical say, we're about to audition for Dolomite. Right. Right, Lee Stevens. I was just talking about that. She said on her show, cutting her hair made her feel free. She did something that she wanted to do. She says that she loves her hair bald. So why does she feel some type of way about that? If I think an outfit is fly and I go to a comedy show, my bad, Knockout, I got you. If I think an outfit is fly and I sit and I go to a show and somebody clown on my outfit, if I think it's fly, what's gonna make me mad to where I want to fight over that shit? Come on, man. Or my wife. If I had a wife, you know what I mean? You gotta, it's certain circumstances for certain situations. And that wasn't the circumstances that caused that type of reaction. It just wasn't. That was some whole ass shit to me. But she has full control over him, and she gets off knowing that if she tell that nigga to jump, he gonna ask her how high. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling y'all think it's funny when I say that she was finna have Will Smith. Soon as they got home, she was finna have that nigga on all fours with a goddamn tennis ball in his mouth, beating that nigga with a spike bat. And every time she tell Will to roll over, he was gonna roll over and cock his fucking legs open, and she was gonna stomp on that nigga nuts with some big ass high heels while she was beating him. For real. Then she gonna tell that motherfucker to roll back over, crawl around the house, and bark like a motherfucking dog. That's the type of shit that she on. Ashley's Corner, what's happening with it? And everybody, and these women talking about, oh, I want a Will Smith. All right. Until you argue with that nigga and he rocking himself to sleep with fucking tears and snot running all down his nose because you didn't call him a pussy. Now he crying about this shit. Now y'all talking about, man, I want a real man. He too goddamn soft. He too fucking soft. I'm gonna tell y'all a real story. This is a real story, right? I'm gonna tell y'all a real story. So, if my man, if Courtney is in the building, he know exactly what I'm talking about. He know I ain't lying, right? So I had this girlfriend that was with this dude, and I knew him. We had used to been real cool, right? But we kind of used to switch off women and shit, right? But she used to talk, but he was hella soft. He was hella soft. And she was with him for probably like 2 years. But she used to talk about him like a dog, talking about how soft he was and how she used to fucking slap on him and beat on him like a fucking woman, like a fucking a drunk ass man do to his woman, abuse him and shit, right? She used to brag about that shit. Talk about how she could tell him whatever that she wanted him to do and he would do it. And she thought that shit was funny. She would talk about the shit. But then she says, but I got sick of his ass because he was like a bitch. He was too soft. And I didn't want no man like that. That's what she used to say. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she used to do that shit to him because she could do it to him. And she thought like some women get off on shit like that. Jada Pinkett, to me, she get off on shit like that. She get off knowing that she can tell Will to do any and everything and he gonna do it. I'm just keeping it real with y'all. I'm just telling y'all some real shit. You know what I'm saying? And I used to be shaking my head like that shit crazy, but like he would do anything, right? Anything she say, anything that she say, he would do it. And nah, this female was little. She was probably like 5'1", 115 pounds. And he was a big fucking 6'5", you know what I'm saying, soft as hell. And you know, but the moral of the story is she used to complain and dog him, talking about he's too fucking soft. She ain't like no dude like that. But she got off on it because she, for a while until she got tired of him being like a fucking pussy, she got off on it because she was like, shit, this is fun. He'll do anything I tell this motherfucker to do. But then every time I get into it with him and I call him a pussy, he run in the goddamn room and close the door and get to crying and shit. It's a true story. I mean, if you want to super chat me to ask me some dumb ass shit like that, I appreciate the super chat. What proof do you have that Jada told him to do that? Like I said, bro, if you want to super chat me to say some dumb shit like that, I mean, thank you, bro. But my bad, DP Rocker, and then I'm gonna let my my man Knockout cook.
What's up, y'all?
What's with it, DP?
I just wanted to hop on real quick, man. I looked at it from every angle, Keon, Knockout salute. I even talked to my wife about the shit, and she came at me and said that was some sucker shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
repeat that. Repeat that.
She came at me and said that was some sucker shit Will did.
Your wife?
Yeah, my wife. Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I get it. I get it in the heat of the moment, but I guess like, the bad part about it is he looked over at her and saw what she had, the face that she made, and then he wanted to get up and do what he did. But my thing is, man, us as black men, we fought for so long to get on the Oscars, and then now that's gonna be kind of like the until some other shit happened, the tell all be all for us as black people. Like for years ago, we couldn't even be on the Oscar stage, and then you do this type of shit. So I'm looking at it like on different type of angles, man. But overall, for me personally, I just think that was just some sucker ass shit he did. I don't think it's gonna knock him in Hollywood. And the crazy part about it, Chris Rock's tour sales done went up crazy, skyrocketed through the roof. Right, they going crazy, bro. Like everybody can't wait to see what Chris Rock says. It was some G shit that he didn't press charges, and he looked at it like, man, I ain't worried about that shit, So I do think they gonna reconcile their relationship, man. But overall, Keon, I just thought that was just some whole ass shit he did, man. And he had a moment, but and I don't want to, take nothing away from the women, because I know women out there saying, we need a man like that. Nah, you don't need a man like that. You don't want a man like that. I mean, not like her. So that's just my take on it, bro. That was just some suck ass shit.
Right. Now, DP, I'm pretty sure you didn't dealt with all type of women in your life, right? You probably didn't dealt with the good and the ratchet. Am I wrong or right?
Facts.
So you able to look at it from all perspectives, from both sides of the, you know what I'm saying? You able to look at it all around. And like I said, you're gonna look at it different if you didn't dealt with all type of different women. All Facts. Women ain't the same, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I'm pretty sure that your wife wouldn't even let you be in no situation like that.
No, you got to know your wife. And Keon, why didn't she grab it? I don't know. Maybe Will got up quick, but I'm like, why didn't she grab him and say, baby, not right now. But
she was cool with it, because when he sat back down, she was smiling like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? She was cool with it.
Yeah. So, I mean, man, and the clip I just put in your chat, Keon, back in 91, he was on the Arsenio Hall show, and he talked about Arsenio's band member having a bald head, but then he looks at the crowd and say, oh, that's just jokes. And that's just the funny thing about the internet, man. The internet, it's all kind of shit out there. The internet don't lie. They pulling up old shit that he done said about people with alopecia. Chris Rock didn't know. And I didn't think the joke was that bad. I mean, a G.I. Jane joke, I'm like, wow, people sensitive nowadays, man. We just, live in that sensitive era, man. But
that's what I'm saying, bro. Like it's certain situations that cause certain type of reactions, and that wasn't one of them. And I know, Knockout, you on here, I know you said, well, anything that I know women that'll feel disrespected if a man look at them a certain type of way, or if a man ignore them or roll their eyes. You ready to die over some shit like that? I'm just asking, you know what I'm saying? So, if she's that sensitive, I don't know how she survived in Hollywood for all them years. Now, it was either staged or it could have been something much more to the situation. You know what I'm saying? But man, she been had this dude out here looking like a fucking fool for years. And maybe he just snapped. You know what I'm saying? But I just think that she got mind control over him. And when she gave him that little side-eye look, you know, hey, just what it was.
She brought another man in her house, Keon, and was fucking him. And I mean, and from what it was been told, I don't listen to the dude's music, but he done put out songs about her. I mean, wouldn't you be more pissed off at the dude? I mean, then you gonna hit one of your homeboys, and he didn't
Well,
even disrespect.
well, so this is my thing, right? I wouldn't even feel no type of way towards August Alsina because first of all, he ain't my brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, unless they got like a close relationship like that, I don't think they did, right? But that's on her, bro. That's on her. That's like I said earlier. You made vows with you and your wife made vows, right? You and your wife. So you're supposed to get at her. But you know what I'm saying? So a lot of people say, oh, well, why he ain't beat the hell out of August Alsina, this, and that. No, he's supposed to check her for that shit. And he's supposed to handle that situation with her in his household. You know Indeed. What I'm saying? That man crying and shit on national TV for some shit that she did. He's supposed to handle that situation with her. Whether he get a divorce or however he handled it. But, you know, August Alsina don't owe him shit.
Nah, he don't. You right.
You know what I'm saying? He don't owe him shit. That's like I said, they're married. That's her responsibility to not be doing some fuck ass shit like that. That's her responsibility. That's just how I see it. You know what I'm saying?
And then whatever happened to people keeping their stuff behind closed doors, man? I mean, why does everything have to be out in public nowadays, Keon? You know what I mean? I'm not in Hollywood. I call it Hollywood. I don't know nothing about that life. But at the end of the day, some shit should need to be held behind the scenes. Why you got to go on a red table and talk about that shit and then and reword the shit as entanglement or whatever the case is? Just, keep it a buck. You suck in bed and we need to change up some shit. But damn, I mean, you don't
have to say that shit on TV though.
Facts.
Like, what are you getting off of? What are you getting off of making this dude feel like the lowest shit in the world on TV? Making this grown ass man cry on TV. Come on, man. I don't want no woman that's finna do some shit like that.
Facts, brother.
Let me read this super chat and I'm gonna let Knockout get into it. Just my 4 cents says, I'm realizing black men low-key hate Will Smith. Will Smith spent 30 years being one of the only positive images of black men. Give him a pass on this one. Give him a pass on one blotch.
You don't know what you're talking about.
I don't think nobody in here hate Will Smith. Yeah. I don't hate Will Smith. I like Will Smith. Why would I hate Will Smith? We just speaking about the situation. You know what I'm saying? I would have dealt with the situation differently than what Will Smith did. I haven't heard nobody say they had. Why would you hate Will Smith? I don't know no men that hate Will Smith or women. He ain't the type of person you can hate. I don't know where that came from, but man, I appreciate you in the super chat, man.
That's all I got, Keon. I'm gonna jump back in the chat, man. Salute to y'all, brothers.
Salute to you. And I seen somebody say they have an open relationship. Well, he wasn't on TV talking about who he was fucking and embarrassing her, because if the shoe had been on the other foot, if it was the other way around, Will Smith would have, man, you wouldn't have seen him on no Oscars or nowhere. They would have dogged his ass out. But it is what it is. What's happening with it, Knockout?
Man, I'm chilling, bro. Salute to you. Salute to everybody in the chat, bro. And ain't nobody hating on Will Smith, man. People just got different opinions and different life experiences and shit. And I would just say, everybody in the chat, y'all know I got mad love for y'all and respect for y'all, and a lot of y'all support the channel and shit like that. But a lot of what I'm seeing, I disagree with, and I just want to give y'all my perspective and the reason why. So I think the mistake that a lot of people are making, and just my opinion, is people are trying to tell a man what his wife is worth to him. Now, would my wife do that shit? Would she be disrespected by a joke at a comedy show? Hell no. We've been at the front row when Kevin Hart was here in Dallas. We've been to a bunch of different shit. We live life, bro. We living good. You know what I'm saying? So she wouldn't be offended by no shit like that. But I'm saying if she was offended, ain't nobody gonna tell me what my wife is worth, bro. Nobody. And I'm sure that's true for a lot of the brothers in the chat. And I think the mistake that people are making is they're trying to say, well, since Jada Pinkett did X, Y, Z to Will Smith, then he shouldn't even be worried about the shit. He shouldn't even be trying to take up for her like that. Well, nah, bro, he made vows and he's choosing to stay married to her. And so by making that choice, you still gotta be a husband. You either move on and go do whatever it is you want to do with your life, or if you're gonna be a husband and you can see your wife is clearly bothered by something, you can see that she's in pain, you handle that shit. And this ain't Chris Rock first time, bro. He been going in on Jada Pinkett. Go look at his last few you know what I'm saying, comedy shows, bro. He been going in for a minute. So I firmly believe this some shit that's been brewing. But I'm not gonna sit up here as a married man, been married for 11 years. I'm not gonna sit up here and try to tell another man, man, your wife ain't worth that shit. She for the hood, bro. She for the streets anyway. What you taking up for her for, bro? At the end of the day, that's his choice, bro. That's who he chose to marry. That's who he's spending his life with. That's who he got kids by. So who am I to tell that man he wrong for protecting her when she feel offended? That's all I'm saying, bro. Now, the points you making are well taken with knockout. Maybe your wife wouldn't do that to Ricky. Your wife would probably try to hold you back. Yeah, because my wife ain't on no bullshit type of time. She's a real woman. She ain't never did no shit like that to me. You understand what I'm saying? So I wouldn't be in that position. But if it's time to ride, bro, then it's time to ride, and we're gonna ride accordingly. If you do step to her wrong like that, but she wouldn't put me in that situation. That's all I'm trying to tell y'all is that y'all can't put her what she's worth to him. Y'all can't put that on y'all just because y'all think she ain't shit. Just because y'all think that she, you know what I'm saying, out here doing them wrong, embarrassing them in public, all the shit that y'all said, them is all facts. However, that's that man's wife. You can't tell a man how to act towards his wife. That's his shit, bro. That's all I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. And that's the only point that I came on to make about the whole situation. You feel what I'm saying? So that's it, bro.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying, but what I was saying is that you looking at it from a whole different perspective, because I'm pretty sure you ain't never had to deal with nothing like that. Probably, you know what I'm saying, ever. You ain't probably had never dealt with no female that's going, you know what I'm saying, do shit like she's done. You ain't never dealt with no ratchet ass female. You feel me? So I'm saying your mind towards the situation, you're gonna have a whole different thought because you ain't never dealt with nothing like that. Now, in the situation,
yeah, and that's what makes it great, bro. And that's why, you know, I respect you. We talk behind the scenes and shit, because you know, I learned from you. Hopefully you learn from me and shit. And we talk this boxing and shit. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't offended, bro. Your opinion is your opinion. Like,
yeah, right.
It's just your opinion and I got mine. So I ain't tripping on that. I think that, you know, all perspectives, they deserve to be heard and be said so that people can understand that, you know, that there's different ways of looking at things, and there's no right or wrong, bro. Like you think what you think, and you a man and you stand by your shit, and the same over here. I would just, for me, as somebody, because I don't know who in the chat is married, who not married, what people been through, what people haven't been through. I would just tell you that as a husband, bro, or anybody that's married, if some shit, if you've been married, bro, and I've been married for 11 years, I don't know how long y'all been married or how long you had your women and shit. If you married, bro, hopefully you pick the right one. Because in my opinion, I agree. I feel like Will Smith might have been off more than he can chew. But again, that ain't my life, so I ain't got to live it, so I don't give a damn. But just as a husband, bro, if you ain't willing to ride for who you with, then you might need to think about doing something else, because shit, like that's what you chose to do. That's what you signed up for. And that's all I'm saying, bro.
But knockout. So, and I understand exactly what you're saying. But if you got a woman that is hella petty and she wants you to fucking throw your whole life away, kill or be killed over any little thing, you know what I'm saying? It's like that. That's why I say it's certain situations that calls for certain actions. It's certain situations that calls for certain actions. And that wasn't one of them. Because if that was one of them, right? If that was one of them, why was that man laughing in the first place? If he knew that was such a sensitive subject, right, for his wife, Why did that man start laughing? And he was laughing until he kind of looked at her and he seen that she wasn't laughing. He should have felt the same way that she felt off the rip. If they've been married for how long?
That shit over 20 years, damn near 30 years, bro.
If they've been married for almost 30 years, you mean to tell me that man don't know his wife and he don't know what make his wife buck? He don't know what makes his wife buck.
He know, and that's where everything that you saying becomes valid. Like it's a lot of pain there, bro. And she did a lot to him, so he probably like, shit, I'm finna laugh at your expense. He's saying the shit I've been wanting to say, but then when he looked over at her, he like, oh,
so
I got it right. So,
this is it's a different situation because looking at their situation, of course, we looking at their situation from the outside looking in. But all the things that we've seen with that situation, my opinion is that she has full control over him. And she gets off on knowing that she can control him. And at a snap of a finger, he gonna go whatever it may be. Whatever it may be. Like I said, if she tell him to lay down, I want to fucking walk over you and use you as a doormat, he gonna do it. And she gets control over that. It's certain situations that cause for certain reactions, and I just look at the whole situation.
I agree with that, bro. I'm at work. I'm
whole situation in the whole. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with what you're saying, bro. In terms of like time and place, who you with matters and shit. Making sure ain't nobody gonna put you in that position. I agree with all that. That's why I'm lucky. I'm lucky to be in the situation that I'm in. But I got to get back to work, bro. I just wanted to hop in and say that because I didn't want to. I wanted the Chad and you and everybody know where I was coming from, just simply out the strength of I can't respond to everybody.
I knew exactly where you was. I got you, Ricky. Ricky, send me your email right now in my in my DM. DM me your email and I'll send it to you. But yeah, I got exactly what you were saying. I understand. You know what I'm saying? But I understand the perspective where you coming from and the outlook where you coming from, right? Because you looking at it as a whole, you looking at it as like, I got a real queen. You know what I'm saying? I've been with my wife, so your outlook on the situation is gonna be way different. You're not gonna be able to even think different because the situation that you've been in. And I'm pretty sure you probably never been in no situation to where you didn't dealt with no ratchet ass female.
Nah, I'm lucky, bro. I'm lucky as hell. But look, man, you Batman, bro. Y'all keep cooking this shit, man. I'm gonna hop back in the chat and listen to y'all have this good conversation, bro.
Yes, sir. And salute to Knockout. Y'all go subscribe to Knockout Boxing 86 TV. Batman, what's happening with you?
What's up, Keith?
What's happening with you, Bat?
Ain't nothing, man. Y'all talk about this. Everybody still talking about this shit.
I didn't even talk about it. You know what I'm saying? But I seen everybody talking about it, so I said, man, I'm gonna go ahead and touch on it a little bit. You know,
nah, man. At the end of the day, man, you know, he wasn't mad when she put him out there like that. When he was getting all the memes and all that shit. When niggas was joking on this situation, then he ain't go smack nobody. Then, man, at the end of the day. Man, that woman put him. If it was me, I wouldn't ask. I'm not smacking that man over a bitch that jive, man, put me in the situation she put me in, man. That shit crazy. And I'm just talking like I'm talking like, you know, I'm talking to my friends, man. Don't mind me saying bitch queens, cause some women are bitches and some women are queens. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, if they saying how they saying, a lot of comedians saying that Chris Rock is gangster, if Chris Rock fucked this man around behind this shit, man, y'all can't really, you know what I'm saying? People can't really be like, man, the black man shouldn't be. Come on, man. You just smacked this man over a whole joke. And it wasn't even no vicious ass joke. All right, she bald headed. Who gives a fuck?
And Sheena, I see Sheena. I missed your comment. Let me find Sheena comment because I had read it. Sheena said something like her hair is her pride. You know, basically alluding to like, you know, oh yeah, here it is. She says a woman's hair is her pride and glory. Bald or not, you don't crack jokes about woman's hair. Well, Sheena, like I said, she did a whole interview last year, whenever it was, and she said that she was tired of having hair. She was tired of having to put on the front for Hollywood, having to put relaxers in her hair, having to put weave in. She said that she felt free. She felt free, right? She felt free, and she said that she loved how her head was bald. She loved that.
At the end of the day,
she loves that. Why does somebody making a joke about that bother her so much?
But at the end of the day, don't you think he should have, man? Hey, Chris, man, go ahead and watch him out, man. Leave my wife alone. If that was the case, why go up there and smack him?
At a minimum,
come back off the stage and talk about keep my wife's name out your mouth. You should have said that off the break.
At a minimum, Batman, you owe that man a warning shot. At a minimum, bro. For a joke.
My man John Kramer said she got alopecia. It's a medical problem.
Why is
I know a whole lot of niggas that got male pattern baldness.
Right.
It's a medical problem. So I mean,
I'd rather him stole that man, than to slap him, man.
So let me say this, right? Let's put the shoe on the other foot. Right? Let's put the shoe. Let's switch everything around. Right? Let's say that Will Smith has male pattern baldness. Right?
But not.
Hold on. Let me.
Listen. He on the internet. It's a journal on the internet when he on Arsenio Hall show. A dude got and he joking about the dude head.
Right. But let me say this. Let me say what I'm gonna say. Right? Let's switch everything around. Let's say that Will Smith, he got male pattern baldness. Will Smith shaved his head bald, right? Let's say that Jada Pinkett is there to get her award, right? Let's say that Jada Pinkett, she's there to get her award, right? And Tiffany Haddish is Chris Rock. Tiffany Haddish is on stage in instead of Chris Rock is Tiffany Haddish. And Tiffany Haddish say something about motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, Will Smith hairline being pushed back to the goddamn bleachers. Yep. And everybody started laughing. And Jada Pinkett is laughing too. And she looks over at Will and he ain't laughing. He didn't think the shit was too funny. So Jada Pinkett gets up, she walks on stage and she slaps the dog shit out of Tiffany Haddish. Now, right? Now, is Jada Pinkett, is Jada Pinkett, oh yeah, girl, she should have did. Oh, we love Jada for what she did. Or is she ignorant? Which one is it? Because y'all got to make y'all got to keep the same energy.
And let's just be honest, right? It wouldn't even happen. Right? Jada would have laughed her motherfucking ass off.
Right.
The fact of the matter is everybody keeps saying this shit, bro. Okay, she bald-headed, right? It's the truth. So y'all keep using these excuses about what it was when the shit came out with August Alsina. That's the truth, right? Right? But did Jada, even though if people want to keep saying, okay, they was in an open relationship, that they knew what was going on, it still hurt Will publicly. He was still embarrassed. When did Jada Pinkett Smith come out and try to protect him? When did she try to honor him in that example? I'll wait.
Let me read this super chat, man. I hope this is a woman. Just my force, because man, I hope you a woman, man. But I appreciate you, man. I mean, I don't even know if to say man or woman, but it sounds like a woman to me. Will Smith and Jada, because you so worried to me, because you keep defending this shit and defending it. He says Will Smith and Jada, or she says Will Smith and Jada were separated during the time when Jada got with August. Will was with someone else at the time. August threatened to go public, so they did.
Bro, right. And like I said, Keon, because I'm gonna get off, man. I don't want to hold.
I don't know if they were together. That ain't really none of my business.
Right. I just want to get my shit off, man, because it's like I'll lose my thoughts, right? So
right. Go ahead.
This thing, bro. Like I said before, if people keep talking about like y'all knew what happened, or if it was something said between Chris Rock and Will Smith, and if that was the case where it was already discussed between them, it's warranted. I don't take that away from nobody, bro. But at a minimum, for some shit as small as that, bro, and some shit as small as that, you owe that man notice. You owe him notice, bro. Hey, not tonight, Chris. Is that not protecting your woman? Bro, you out of pocket, my guy. Hold up. Is that not protecting y'all woman? But see, when it's some nigga shit, y'all always want to jump on board and validate that shit. This is what y'all trying to validate as a masculine man, as a husband type. This is what you should be doing, just jumping out off the plank whenever your wife do some goofy shit. Offended by what? She's bald-headed. Yeah, so they was in an open relationship and she was getting piped by August Alstina. It's the truth. Did she defend his honor at any time? Did she try to quell the situation and make him feel better? Hell no. She went on national TV and the internet and blew his spot up. But y'all can't name the chicks that Will was fucking.
Right.
Understanding is an understanding in a relationship, bro. They have an understanding, but it's a lot easier to get over it when y'all know it than when the fucking world know it. Everybody know this bitch was sucking August Alsina dick and enjoying it. Who was Will fucking?
But no, it's okay because it's a woman.
Because it's a woman.
It's okay because it's a woman.
It's a woman. And the other thing I thought of that I lost my thought on last night, bro. Y'all don't even see what they trying to do to y'all and these comedians, bro. What y'all don't understand is in society as a whole, comedians are the last vestige of truth. They're the only people that got some type of protection against getting slammed and beat on when they talk about government, about politics, about society as a whole. Right? And y'all see what the other community was trying to do to Dave Chappelle. But then you get Chris Rock coming out here telling, I don't give a fuck if she took it offense. It was a harmless joke, and he gets smacked in his fucking face, bro.
Facts. It's a long pause, Rick.
That's real talk, though.
Yeah, let me touch on it, bro. You done, Rick? Yeah, like, man, we all know, Key, what goes down. Like, for instance, this ain't the first time people saying the Oscars, bro. And people say, oh, well, he been doing this to Will Smith from Oscars. No, bro, it's a fucking show, and you're going to crack jokes as a comedian, bro. Chris Rock probably look up to Will Smith, bro. Probably it ain't no beef between them. Otherwise, you'd have been saying something in the media. Will Smith don't like Chris Rock or this, that, and the third. Like, you can tell Chris Rock was so comfortable with making a joke. It wasn't on a disrespectful level, but when he just made a joke before about somebody else, right, they was laughing their ass off, bro. You know what I mean? Like, y'all know we don't even play the race shit, but we know if that was fucking Bill Burr or another white fucking comedian that cracked that joke, they would have been laughing their ass off, and Jada would have been laughing her goddamn self, bro. Let's just keep it real. That joke, like Rick said, that wasn't even a malicious attack or nothing like that. Even Chris was like, come on, y'all know it was funny, bro. It's a fucking G.I. Jane joke. You supposed to go places to enjoy yourself, to take a load off. You can't be in the fucking audience just all sensitive to every goddamn thing. You know what I mean? That's like me and Keon going to a fucking comedy show. I want to roll my little cripple ass front row while DC Young fly up there, and he say, "Who is this cripple ass nigga with Keon? Go knock his punk ass out, bro." They call me like, get out of here with that sensitive ass shit, bro.
Yeah, it's everybody situations.
Yeah. And then Will is a comedian his damn self. He knew it was a joke, bro. He know that shit wasn't really nothing harmful. That's why he was sitting up there crying for real, because his ass felt some type of way. Period, bro. He felt some type of way. So the shit wasn't that bad for them to go out there and do all that shit, bro. Especially on a night where you got 80 million, 100 million motherfuckers watching, and you walk up there and you slap that man, then walk off like you the Godfather, some goddamn body. Then get to scream and keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth. Like, man, sit your ass down with that corny ass shit, bro. Come on, bro. Ain't nobody said nothing that bad to harm you or Jada. And she didn't even look like she took it to the point to where she was really like disappointed. Because when I seen her face, I seen it, but it's like, Man, come on, bro. That was just some shit. Like he said, he looked over. She just got a control over his ass. I'm telling you, she got some tapes on him, bro, or some shit that boy don't want to get out, man. This ain't got nothing to do. Yeah, with August I've seen her or none of that shit. This got something to do with them and they word ass, open ass relationship that they got, bro.
You say, Key. I got one more thing.
Go ahead, Rick. Go ahead.
Sheena, I'm gonna call you out on this. I'm calling all the ladies out on this, right? That's the way she was feeling about it, right? Well, your ass just happen to be fat when I see you out in the street. Right? Your ass just happened to be too fat in that sundress. Right? You got on that short ass skirt. You must want somebody to take that pussy, huh? You see what I'm saying? It's different when it's on the other foot, right? If y'all want to be real about this shit, this is not masculine. This is not how you protect your woman. This is not masculine because y'all don't want to take it on the other foot. That's what's wrong with y'all as fucking females. Y'all know it's a double standard and y'all don't want to acknowledge it, but at that same point, y'all don't want to play y'all role in it. Oh, I'm just a helpless female. I ain't got shit to do with nothing. Because if it's cool for men to act like this towards a man, just because somebody says something, the way I feel about it is all that matters. If y'all gonna talk about it, talk about it. Yeah, that shit is fake, bro. It's fake. Y'all our thinking is flawed as a people. It's flawed. Why would you want it? Why would you approve of something you don't want nobody to do to you? What? You wouldn't want nobody to do that? Nardy crash, suck a dick. This is the way I talk, bitch. I'm sick of y'all. This is the way I fucking talk. I'm supposed to change the way I talk because you feel a way about it, bitch.
Sensitive.
That's y'all fucking problem. I'm going to call y'all out, Sheena, because in society, y'all the one who perpetuate this bullshit. Y'all bounce it off each other. And y'all don't see it because it's the way you was raised. And you look at it as right and it's wrong. I'm telling y'all it's fucking wrong, bro. It's fucking wrong. Everybody has a chance. If y'all don't understand what's going on.
Hey, hold on. Before I block your ass, you don't come up in here talking about nobody mama. Because that type of shit get you hurt. That type of shit will get you hurt in real life. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, man.
Right? Y'all, you're fucking wrong, bro. If y'all don't understand right now, bro, the shit that's trying to be imposed on us by the politicians and society as a whole, bro, y'all is fucking blind to the fact. Everything they're doing that y'all see in the public eye is leading to something else. It's leading to something else. And y'all don't understand, like, they censored y'all. They censored y'all standing president. Whether you like Trump or not, they censored y'all standing president. You think you ain't next? You think you not next? For the way his wife felt about something. And if we talking on the whole, if you look at comedians from all the way down from Robin Harris to fucking Fred G. Sanford to goddamn Eddie Murphy, was light in comparison. Was light. But y'all keep showing them every time on Twitter, on fucking Google, that this shit is cool. If y'all keep falling, you don't stand for nothing, y'all gonna fall for any goddamn thing. But I understand, you know, what the fuck do I know, bro?
Well, let me say this too. To John say, tell me why Chris Rock why he didn't defend himself. Here's a grown ass man. He let a man come on national TV and slap him. He should have the. We not denying that at all, John. That's what we saying. If he would have walked up on the stage and slapped him up, like. And like Keon say, Keon just said, the nigga wouldn't got that close to me. Once I seen him get on that stage, I knew he getting on that stage for a reason. You feel me? Like, all right, motherfucker, so you know it's a joke. So It's not about defending Chris Rock, bro. It's about what Will Smith, the decision he made, and was it a right decision? Yes or no? We know that shit wasn't right. As a man, you know it wasn't right, bro. You know it. Even if, let's just say he was in the wrong for saying what he said, bro. Right? Let's just say he was in the wrong. You still don't get up on the stage, bro, where you know 100 million motherfuckers. That's some shit like, all right, I got something for your ass, bro. Like you wanna play like that? Because that we saying, I'm saying, if it was a white man on that stage that cracked that joke, right? He wouldn't have got on that stage and slapped Chris Rock. People keep saying, oh, well, Chris Rock, he's been saying this and he's been saying that. Man, I'm quite sure he's saying Chris Rock multiple times before this goddamn Oscar show. I'm keeping to call the shit the Grammy. This damn Oscar show, bro. So that's not true. It's not the shit that y'all looking at and people pulling up. They just trying to justify why Will Smith did what, or you know what, Will Smith did that. No, he just said that shit because he said, keep my wife's name out your mouth. Show me where you see a bunch of shit where Chris Rock just cracking on Jada Pinkett. Like, come on, bro, cut it out, bro. That's some personal shit that they got going on with themselves. And he trying to get some brownie points.
He should have had that type of energy when he first said the damn joke. He should have been he should have been frowned as soon as he said the joke. His motherfucking whatever look he had on his face, if he had that type of energy, if he really felt like that,
Key, let me address
that shit should have turned to a frown immediately. But he was laughing.
Fact. That's how you know the shit wasn't real, Key. Cause the nigga, like you would have been like, hey man, chill that shit, like right off the back, bro. You'd have been, hey, chill that shit out, bro.
I'm like,
right
hey,
off the rip. Now, knock out
right
said,
off the rip, I'm stopping you.
Now, knock out said, come on,
I'm not
man.
laughing at the shit.
Right, bro. He laughing at Key. He was laughing with a big ass smile on his face.
Especially if I'm sitting up, right, and my girl is bald headed and she didn't went through a condition that made her like that, and I know that's a sensitive, right? Because you know your wife. I know that is a sensitive subject. I'm already on go. But you laughing and now you want to fake like you mad?
Now, like I say,
you want to fake like you mad.
Like I said, come on, Money Brown TV. Will Smith done slapped up a white dude. Will Smith slapped that soft ass slap when that dude kissed him in his mouth. That soft ass slap was a love tap. That wasn't no fucking slap. Nigga, he liked it. That wasn't no goddamn slap. Go look at the love tap he did to that white boy that kissed him in his mouth. And then you send me a clip of Will Smith slapping the white boy. Send me a clip. Don't send me the clip where he pity patted the motherfucking white boy who kissed him right in his goddamn mouth when you should have been choking that motherfucker. That was a love tap because he liked what happened right there, bro. Now, like I'm saying, if that was a fucking white boy that was on that stage, one of them white comedians, bro, a big time white comedian that cracked the same joke on Jada Pinkett, he wasn't getting his ass up there and he wouldn't go put his hands on it. And Jada Pinkett probably would have been laughing her goddamn self. So let's stop it, bro. Call the shit for what it really is, bro. Batman got two things in. Call it for what it really is, bro. He did that shit, bro, because it's a soft motherfucker like Chris Rock. You know he could take advantage of, right? He got more power than him in Hollywood. These are facts. He got more power than him in Hollywood. He can get up there and slap him on a night where you're receiving an award for playing a motherfucker, a black father, and taking his two black daughters to being fucking legendary in this fucking world. You get up there and slap the black man, right? And y'all know I don't even play the race card, but it is what it is. You get up there and slap the black man on a night where you're receiving a fucking Oscar for playing a black father. You see what I'm saying? So he knew he can get away with the shit, bro. And then he dropped them weak ass tears. And Denzel told me, at your highest point, that's when the devil come. Now the devil been coming for y'all, motherfucking. Now, if that's the case, because y'all
right
met y'all highest point.
Motherfucking ass.
Yeah,
and you sleeping with her every night. That's your problem, though, bro. I mean,
bro.
If that's what you want to do. But I'm just saying. Let me read this. Rich Mendez said, "Back to boxing." Well, man, this called everything boxing. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate you, Rich Mendez. He put back to boxing with an exclamation mark, like he finna tell me how to run my shit.
Like that nigga, what they call them people key in the background, like he the director or the narrator or something. Nigga, it's called everything boxing. Nigga.
It's called everything boxing, bro. He said after watching Warrington and Martinez, it provided how good Laura really is. He says he could not muscle Laura. Laura and Navarrete should be on someone undercard together. Well, I talked about, so See, you talking about back to boxing, but if you run the show back from yesterday, I talked about that yesterday, Rich Mendez. So you late. I talked about all of that.
That nigga gave you the narrative to talk about too. He gave you the narrative to talk about too. Talk about this narrative, nigga.
Right,
but knockout, you keep saying knockout, saying, "Oh, man, you don't know what he would have done." Yes, I do. No, it's not my opinion. That's a fact. He wouldn't have got his ass up on that stage at the fucking Oscars and smacked the white boy, right? If he said the same joke.
If that was Will Ferrell or something, he wouldn't have smacked Will Ferrell.
Yeah, he wouldn't have smacked Will Ferrell. Bill, whatever the fuck his name is, y'all know that they damn name, boy. He wasn't gonna smack none of them. So y'all can keep trying to justify, oh, well, Will did that for his wife, and you know you can't tell the man how to feel for his wife at the time of this and that. Man, come on, man, cut that shit out. If your wife, that wasn't even disrespect. We know, like Knockout said, he's willing to die for his wife if his wife feel disrespected. If somebody's like actually disrespecting your wife, another grown man is disrespecting your wife. Nigga, I respect you 120%. Wife, sister, mama, niece, auntie, whatever female it is in your fucking family. Even some strangers on the side of the road. If somebody just really being we know what the disrespect is, bro. You can't sit up there and tell me that little joke was disrespectful, and that's enough to force you to get up on stage and smack a man that you still could have went to jail for. He still could have pressed charges on your ass, but he didn't, right? He still could have pressed charges on him, but he didn't, right? But you can't tell me what he said was that disrespectful for you to walk up on stage of a fucking 9-figure show, right? Motherfuckers getting Oscars. You got the best of the best people in the building for you to go slap that man like that and then justify it by keep my wife's name out of your fucking mouth. Like, you know, somebody got to be going through some
like
shit
I said,
all that shit, bro.
My whole thing, money, is the fake. Like now you playing a whole character because all of a sudden you that mad, but you were laughing. Like I said, if he had a wanted smoke from off the rip, from the beginning, if you cut all the laughing out and he felt that type of way from the beginning, honestly, my reaction would have been different. I would be like, oh, well, you know what I'm saying? That's a sensitive subject for them, and he felt some type of way about that shit. But he was laughing. So now you all, keep my wife's fucking name out your mouth when you was just laughing about the situation. Bro, you're fake mad. She got control over you, right? She got control over you. And she'll get your ass killed.
Man, I'm just
she'll
mad.
Make you lose it all.
I'm just mad the man smacked the man. You don't smack no other man.
Right, bet. Like Shannon Sharp said, bro. Shannon Sharp said, I'm gonna beat the shit out of Will. Either he gonna beat the shit out of me or I'm gonna beat the shit out of him. And every time I see you, until we
some sucker shit too, because you don't let no fucking man slap you. I don't give a fuck where they was at. We would have tore that fucking stage down. You don't let no man slap you in your face. And then turn around and walk off like a pimp. He walked off like a pimp.
Man, motherfuckers be thinking I be playing, man. If a man smack me, I might don't even fight him right there. He's dying that day or somewhere down the line in this lifetime.
That shit, man. That nigga treat you like a pretty bitch. Nigga bitch, go get my shit.
Bitch, like go get my shit. It's like, you know, if it was legit, if it was real, if that was really what you were standing on, you ain't crying at the end of the shit after you just checked the man. Right. You had good reason to. I'm gonna be talking my shit.
Rick, I'm gonna let you go, Rick. I just want to say, Rick, I like what you said. I'm sorry to cut you off. When you said the man deserved a warning, bro. The man deserved, like you said, bro, cut that shit out. Like even before, when you know the history of Chris Rock and you know the history of the Oscars and you know the history of him talk, as y'all say, he's talking shit about me. It's ways where he could have got to that man and said, listen, bro, no jokes on us tonight. All right, like we're not playing that shit tonight. Just no jokes on us tonight, because I'm not feeling that. We're not feeling that. We here to enjoy, get this fucking award, but no jokes on us tonight. He could have did any of that shit, bro, but he didn't. And they set their ass right there front row with her with a bald ass head, right? Even if I didn't know that she had what she had, until my mama was cussing her. You know, black mama don't give a damn. She cussed and all time about the shit too. So until I seen her, I'm like, shit, I thought she just cut her head like that. So if I'd have seen her, I would have cracked the joke my goddamn self on her. So yeah, man. But go ahead, Rick.
Yeah, and like I said, if you felt justified in smacking that man full shit in his face, I'm gonna be talking my shit. Yo, You know what? I apologize to y'all, but Chris knew what was up. He knew it was up. You know what I'm saying? He knew. I told him before this, or I told him when I seen him in passing or whatever. Yo, if you say something about my wife again, I'm smacking the shit out of you. And it is what it is, y'all. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. I'm not apologizing, and he ain't even apologize to Chris. That's the shit that's crazy. You waited to after the fact. That's how you know that shit was foul, bro. It was foul, and it, like I keep saying, bro, it ain't the point. It's not the point, right? Again, if it's justified, by all means, all black women need to be defended, every single one of them. But I said women. I didn't say demons. I didn't say yamps. I didn't say tricks. I ain't say strawberries. I ain't say hookers. Right? The problem is, y'all keep trying to lump black women into a fucking into a goddamn monolith when it's not. The same way every dude ain't no good fucking dude. Every black man ain't no fucking king. Every woman ain't worth fucking saving, bro. And Jada Pinkett is one of them. Now I want to say shout out to my man KO Boxing. I totally understand what he's saying. He chose her. He's choosing to be in that situation, but that don't mean he's right in his actions.
Thank you.
That don't mean he's right in his actions. You protect the ones that actually, as my wife, as my mate, as my wife, me being with you, me being able to slap you on your ass and get dinner cooked and, have you take care of my home and make me feel like a man and let me hit that box whenever I want to comes with conditions. My protection comes with conditions. What conditions besides the title of wife have Jada Pinkett met? Bearing his kids, that's it. And we can look at his kids and see that she didn't do a great job raising his kids either. If y'all want to talk about
it. That's facts, bro.
Hey, you know, laughing because he ain't lying, bro.
This is no knock to everybody.
Hey, that motherfucking kids is a mess, bro, but that's a whole different story in itself. Let me read this super chat real quick. Lania Lewis says, hey, Key and
that's
Money.
The queen, Key. That's the queen. That's Coach. That's the queen.
Oh, that's the queen. What's happening with it, queen? She says, the slap was super disrespectful. Salute to the queen. That's Coach's wife.
Yeah, bro. And I feel like this, bro. All the men that's saying that Will did something right, I just feel like they going off the emotions of their woman. I don't think it's their true feelings. I just think they sitting around a woman and a woman saying, yeah, Will was supposed to do that. And they got to go off the emotions of their women. Because they know damn well what that man said wasn't that fucking disrespectful or that harmful. And to be honest with you, your ass probably laughed yourself when he said it until you looked at your wife and said, oh shit, my wife ain't liking me. So let me go with my wife. That's how I feel. You're going off the emotions of your woman. You feel me? And still, all in all, me, right? And I'm still gonna think it's a fact. And I'm quite sure these three men up here probably think the same way, that if it was a white man that cracked that joke, Will Smith would never got his ass up there and walked up there with all that confidence, like he's swagging, and then with that word ass motion where he slapped the man with, and then say and walk off like he did something cool, and then sit down like he just so pissed off and heated. Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth. When you was just laughing, she was just laughing, so you couldn't have been that pissed off at the man. But you know what I'm saying? Money, so gotta miss me with that shit.
Money. The thing is, if Will Smith was a white man, he wouldn't even been able to get on stage. They wouldn't have let him step that when soon as he took that left leg to step up on stage, motherfucking security would have rushed his ass so quick. He wouldn't even got that far.
Facts. At the fucking
if
Oscar.
he did get that far, if he was a white man, right? Let's say Chris Rock was a white man. If he did slap Chris Rock, man, they would have rushed him so fast and had him on the ground. And man, come on, man. That shit wouldn't have happened. But see, like I said, he was black. Chris Rock is black. Them white folks were gonna sit back and say, let these niggas make a fool of themselves. Don't nobody move. Y'all stay right there. Let him go ahead. Come on, man. Telling y'all, y'all better open your eyes. Sir Ambo says, my ex-wife trash, but don't disrespect that buster in front of me. I'ma slap you. All right.
Y'all keep saying disrespect. Do y'all hear what y'all saying, bro?
Bro, you like I
Disrespect.
said,
Like we know what disrespecting a woman
he's
is.
a comedian.
It wasn't disrespectful. That's the whole problem.
Exactly.
He's a
Rick. They keep looking at the
comedian.
word disrespect, bro.
All
Like,
every nigga want to be a killer and gorilla all of a sudden.
yeah,
It
bro. Y'all
wasn't
keep saying.
disrespectful. It was
He's a comedian
She's bald headed.
making a joke.
She's bald headed.
It's Ricky. They don't understand, right? They can't comprehend when I continue to tell them it's certain situations that cause for certain actions, and that wasn't one of them.
Facts. And not only that, bro. When he said G.I. Jane, that was actually a good ass movie.
Yes.
You feel me? So that's throwing you a fucking alley hoop. Bitch, you probably should want to get the fucking role in G.I. Jane too. Shit. Demi Moore played the shit out that movie. But we all know.
And the joke wasn't even that funny, and it wasn't
that
bad.
funny, bro.
Like,
You know what I'm saying? The joke wasn't even that funny, and it wasn't bad. It was different. You know what I'm saying? When I first seen it, I wouldn't just falling all on the ground. I was just looking at the motherfucker, my phone screen, like
it's like
got up over that.
It's like your mama whooping you for dropping a pack of oodles and noodles on the floor.
Exactly,
right.
Bro. Jay Miller say, how do you know what disrespectful to someone? Well, Jay Miller, let me ask you, was the joke disrespectful? Let me ask you, was it a disrespectful joke?
Everybody, I'm telling you,
like y'all making this shit. Yeah,
everybody is willing to die. Bro. Everybody, all of a sudden, everybody is willing to die, or be. Everybody is willing to kill or be killed now. I'm telling you, everybody, motherfucking Tukey Williams now.
Right.
All these niggas is willing to kill and be killed all of a sudden.
Now, Jay Miller, I don't know.
On
I'm
the
not
internet.
saying. I'm asking you. You talking about you don't know? I'm asking you, bro. Is the joke disrespectful or not to you? That's why I say y'all always look. Y'all say some weird shit. Then when somebody asks y'all something, y'all want to, or I don't know. Like, come on, bro. You're a grown ass man or a grown ass woman, whichever one. Is the joke disrespectful to you? I'm asking. Was it Demi Moore? I mean, whatever he said to Jada. You know, G.I. Jane 2. Hope you get it. Is that disrespectful to you?
It don't.
I just want to beat around the bush.
Hey,
I don't know.
It don't matter, bro, because what this society want everybody to be is all what it mean to you, right? You know what? I ain't no boy. I ain't no man. I was born a man, but inside I've been a girl all this time.
This time.
I can pick what I want to pick and feel how I want to feel about it. You know, the truth, not the truth. That's your truth. You know, it's your truth. It ain't the truth no more. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. People don't see where they pushing people to this, but you see it. You see it right here with just the way the people think and respond to it. Y'all been conditioned. And
man,
don't know it.
What's fucked up about this whole situation is this. This was his first.
Being said Chris Rock didn't even know Jada was suffering from alopecia.
Right. And this was his first Oscar. And now, motherfucker, you done fucked your legacy up. Because now, when they look back at the fucking Oscars, all they gonna remember, your legacy is tarnished. All they gonna remember is you slapped another fucking brother in the face. That's what they gonna remember. And not only that, all these people who's defending Will Smith, if Chris Rock had made a joke about a white man's wife and a white man went up there and slapped the fuck out of him, right now, every nigga on this, in the chat, on the panel, every last one of us will be up in arms right now. And that's a fact, bro. Right now. Nobody will be saying, well, that white man was defending his wife. Bullshit. Y'all be like, man, that motherfucking white man just went up there and slapped that brother in the fucking face. That's what they will be saying. So just because Will is another black man, don't make that shit right. You control your fucking emotions and you don't just go and do anything. That's what's just like I saw Roland Martin, right, this morning. And it's just like a brother bump into another one in a club. And a motherfucker be damn, and then next thing you know, gunplay happens. You understand? This is our problem with our conditioning. You have tarnished us.
Everybody a killer in the chat now, though.
You know, you tarnish yourself when you do stupid shit. You know, all he had to say was pull a man aside after the shit, go talk to him and say, look, bro, don't do that shit again, right? Don't do that again. my wife is suffering from a certain condition. We have to use words. That's the problem with us, bro. And for you to do that shit and embarrass, you didn't just embarrass yourself. It took us long enough to get to this fucking point with the Oscars. And then you go and do some shit like this. And them fucking white people enjoy watching us act a fucking fool.
Hey, Coach, I'm sorry to cut you off, Coach. You know who else received the Oscar that night who haven't received one in his whole fucking career? Samuel L. Jackson. All the movies he played in, he got his first Oscar that night, bro. Out of all the movies, 150 movies.
We go and turn the fucking Oscars into some ghetto bullshit. That's what the fuck we not looking at. They looking at he defending his wife and all this shit. It's not like Chris Rock went up to his wife and tried to fucking hit her or some shit. Like, he's a fucking comedian. If you go to a comedy club, I don't know how many people in the chat or people that's defending this bullshit been to a comedy club. They rip on every fucking body about every fucking thing.
Exactly.
And you know what you're gonna get when you deal with a comedian. That's the whole fucking point. Either you just be like, okay, fuck it. And then just think, if he would have said nothing and they both laughed, that shit would have passed and nobody would have thought about it. Ever again. Because once that shit come out his mouth in history past, nobody gonna remember, oh, he talked about Jada fucking bald head. It wouldn't have been mad. It wouldn't have mattered. That shit is ridiculous and fucking embarrassing. That's what it is.
Hey, Key, could you read Tony Dixon thing in the chat? I can read it off if you want.
Yeah, just read it off. I can't.
He said a lot of shit in life is opinion based. Everyone's opinion is not going to be the same. What's disrespect was calling someone else's opinion hater or ignorant because it's not the same as yours. The real answer to that, Tony Dickerson, is that you shouldn't give a fuck about anyone else's opinion. It's your opinion.
Hey, bro. Everybody grew up with sticks and stones, bro. Right? Opinions like assholes. Everybody got one. So it don't fucking matter. Bro. It's how you react to shit in life that causes. If this would have been on the street, one of them brothers could have ended up dead.
That's right. That's all I've been saying. That's all I've been saying the whole time, Coach. But everybody in the chat all of a sudden is a motherfucking killer.
And that's what I said on my live. What if? You know what I'm saying? What if Chris Rock would have failed and bust this shit wide open?
Or if Chris Rock would have been a real street motherfucker he done lost himself in motherfucking, he done lost himself in Hollywood. You understand? So a real street nigga gonna be setting his fucking feet and waiting for Will to do something and be done told him, Will, don't come up on me on that bullshit. Cause this is comedy, motherfucker, and you know it.
Yeah.
So
yeah, man, we gotta think before we.
You know what I'm saying? You don't fucking go and hit and assault another fucking brother on national television over a fucking joke. Man, that shit is horrible, man.
And Coach, what if Chris Rock would have pressed charge? Everybody would have been calling him a bitch, though.
Yep.
Yeah. See, and he got every right to. That's what people don't understand. He got every right to. And that shit is fucking. That shit was an embarrassment, bro. Right. Everything. You never see these motherfuckers act like you saw it at the image when your boy fucking Kid Rock or Tommy Lee punched the fuck out of Kid Rock.
Yeah.
Or Ian Mays or whatever. But fuck that. Let them act like that. Y'all go behind closed doors and y'all handle the shit like fucking men. If it comes to blows in the back or in a fucking room between y'all two, then fine.
Yes, yep. And I want to.
You don't fucking come out here and embarrass your fucking race by doing some stupid shit like that on national TV when it took us forever to get fucking to this position.
Right. And what I'm saying is this, and it's not what people think it is. It's the message that is presenting to people. I think the shit was fake as fuck. I said this on my live last night. It's fake as fuck, bro. Right? But what they got to do is put a message out to y'all. It's programming. That's why it's called television programming.
Shit is a fucking embarrassment, bro.
Yeah, man. Let's y'all hit the like button too, because a whole lot of people in here ain't hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? Whole lot of people in here ain't hit the like button. You feel me? Y'all smash on the like button.
Absolute embarrassment.
Yeah, and you absolutely right, Coach. And that's what I'm saying. Like, hey,
took us forever.
In certain situations, it's certain situations that cause certain actions. That wasn't one of them. And it's always a time and place for everything, and that wasn't the time and the place.
And you know that they have after parties. You know you have all of that shit, right?
Hey,
If you was really on that type of time, you know how to get to that man.
And not only that, Coach, I'm happy said that, Coach, because we just seen him at the after party singing, having a good old jolly time. I mean, Oscar in his hand, like, bro, y'all could have stepped him then. Y'all could have whatever situation y'all could have squashed it out. But like Ricky said, the number one disrespectful thing too, bro, is that he never apologized to that man on that stage. And y'all keep saying, like, I seen what Sheena said, like, just because he's a comedian don't make it right for him. Sheena, that's his job, baby. He get paid to go up there and give a good show. You got to make people laugh. You got to make people feel good as you present them with their awards. That's the whole nature of an award show. And you got Chris Rock up there, who is a comedian, and you know he go crack on the crowd because it happened in places where it ain't even a fucking comedy show. So you know, everybody in an audience is fair game. Everybody in the audience is fair game.
People
Money.
that.
Yeah.
Man, if y'all tender dick ass niggas don't cut it out with this, where was the energy for August Alsina? Where was the energy for Jada Pinkett?
Exactly.
August Alsina don't owe that man shit. How many times I gotta say it?
It was cool. It was cool. That's what I'm saying. Like,
and
come
then,
on,
not
man.
only that, and then not only that, Rick. Keith, let me hit him
He
with a
knew
hate
not to
Keith.
fuck with August.
Hold on, Rick.
He knew
Hold
that.
on, Rick. Wait a minute. Not only that, Rick. The nature of the beast is August was a young man, right? Since y'all want to play this game, who her old ass went and seduced and fucked that boy head up. Go listen to his interviews and look how fucked up he is in the head when she fucked the shit out of that boy, whatever she did to him, and kicked his ass to the curb and told him to shut his motherfucking mouth, otherwise they go fuck his career up. You understand what I'm saying?
She was fucking that boy, and he was her son's age.
Exactly. Like Keon said, when she knew she was still married to a man, she knew she was still. So where's the loyalty from her to him? And then y'all gonna say, well, they wasn't together when it happened. So why the fuck are y'all keep bringing up August Alsina then? If that is the case or whatever the situation supposed to be. But she took her overgrown ass over there and seduced that young man because she seen that what all them girls was talking about. Oh, August, he packing. So she wanted to get her ass piped down by that man. Then went on national television talking about Will can't fuck her the way he did and all this shit, disrespecting the man, right? And now y'all talking about where's this for this. Like Keon said, he should have been choking her motherfucking ass and holding her motherfucking head under the water. August ain't got shit to do with it. I need to cut that shit out.
Like, oh, he needs to beat up August. Bruh, what? August didn't fucking make no vow with Will Smith.
He ain't gonna fuck with August anyway, because he know what's gonna happen.
August Alsina. He married Jada Pinkett Smith. He needs to take that shit up with her.
Once y'all realize, bro, Jada Pinkett is a demon of extraordinary levels, bro. 666, 7th fucking level of hell, bro. This bitch, cause she toxic as fuck, and y'all love it.
Now because that
nigga from the NO, so he knows it's gonna happen. Nigga, it's gonna be a war. Nigga, don't be fucking with. You know it's gonna happen. He ain't gonna be no fucking. You just gonna walk up to August and slap the fuck out of him. That shit don't go like that.
Toxic as fuck, bro.
That's crazy.
Hey, Queen says, why y'all don't have a female voice on the panel? This is a real combo that melanated, I think she meant to put. Well, I agree with you. I mean, but you know, I don't mind having I would love to hear have a female on the panel. You know,
because you put somebody like my mom on the panel, she ain't gonna shut her ass up. Fuck that bitch. Why she ain't talking about the motherfucker? Then she got that motherfucker.
But see, some females, if they have a different opinion, it's gonna be they just gonna get to talking crazy, and it's gonna be an all-out motherfucking war. You know.
True, you just have the right.
But I agree with you, Queen. We should.
Tell them I said
that's why Coach. That's why when you and the Queen, when y'all start your channel.
Is that her?
Is that her? I think that's her.
Oh, yeah, you want to hear from her? Hold on.
Yeah, no doubt.
I said, and I will repeat, although I agree that most women are opinionated in how they feel, and it's going to be a wide spectrum of conversation, this conversation of 5 Black men is a wide spectrum, even though y'all have a consensus on how Will exhibited his protection. All I'm saying is, as a Black woman who understands what it is to be both submissive and master, You have to paint the narrative of the female as well. Not all females will agree. A lot of females are gonna be like, yeah, that's what he was supposed to do. He was supposed to stand up and protect his black queen. He was supposed to do whatever he felt, right or wrong. What we're saying is that it was disrespectful, and if he wouldn't keep that energy with anyone else that would have disrespected his queen, then he shouldn't have presented it at that moment. That's what we're saying. And as a woman myself, I've had this conversation with my husband for the last 2 days, and I will say it again. You cannot determine what is considered disrespectful for someone because everyone's level of disrespect is different. I do not necessarily agree with anyone being violent based on words, because what I would have came back is with a quick snapback, and then we'd have called it a day and moved on.
But this is
You
what I
have
want
to
to
know
say,
where your
Queen.
levels are.
Let me say this, Queen. I feel like let me say this, Key. If it's so disrespectful to, like you say, we can't say what's the level of disrespect to everybody. But if it was so disrespectful to him, like if I'm sitting out there with my chick and I feel like something disrespectful, I'm standing up right away. Well, I know my girlfriend ain't standing up, so I'm riding up right away. You feel me? So whatever, just for any man, you go stand up. The reaction is going to be different. Not laugh and then see her, then oh shit, okay, I think you know what I mean. If that's the case, you ask her, was that disrespectful, and then you check his ass like a man, because Chris Rock, it doesn't matter at the end of the day, he deserved that kind of respect for who he is at the end of the day with Will Smith. Like, I'm not just somebody up here, I am somebody. So you give me the same respect I give you if I felt disrespected about the situation. So
Absolutely,
I just felt like,
money. I agree with that statement. I agree that his reaction was secondary. It was based off of how she felt. It wasn't a true defensive or protective nature. Like, he didn't immediately after he said it was like, you keep my fucking wife's name out your mouth. We don't play that game over here. This is serious. He could have said that from his seat and never had to rise, because when he was like, keep your name out my motherfucking mouth, he said it loud enough for everybody in there to hear, as well as Chris, and he never moved after he said it. The smack was because Jada determined that it was
that's what I was saying,
and
Queen.
that is why I said it was her responsibility, because as a wife, my responsibility is to be the backbone of my husband. And that means that sometimes I might have to stand in front and calm his ass down. This ain't necessary, baby. We can deal with this later. As a queen, that's what you're supposed to do.
What I say. See, but that's what I'm saying, bro. Yo, look, and this is what I wanna precipice, right? Don't nobody, my wife don't got to tell me what's disrespect. I need y'all to listen. My wife don't have to tell me what's disrespect.
Facts.
Right? So if this man was laughing as a comedian, as an actor, as one of the many people that's in Hollywood that made millions or billions of dollars doing the same thing Chris Rock did, and he laughed at the joke, where's the disrespect?
And then we know what stand-up comedy is when you're on that. And Chris Rock is from the old age of comedy, to where that's how you work the crowd. You work the crowd that way when you that type of. This ain't none of that. These motherfuckers with this new age comedy shit where everybody doing skits and shit on social media. No knock to them. Some of them funny, some of them not. But back then, you got to work that fucking crowd. You got to understand. You go point somebody out, one or two people that's in front. You can see it right now with stand-up comedy when motherfuckers going low on the whatever material they got. They go, reiterate some shit, or they go use you to crack on your ass. I just seen was it DC Young Fly, somebody, and it was a girl with green hair in her head. She was walking down in the front row, and he got the cracking on her ass. That's just the nature of the beast of a comedian, man. And Will Smith knows that, and Jada Pinkett also knows that. They old enough to know those type of things, bro. So yeah, to me, it ain't no excuse for what Will Smith did. And like I say, not your queen, but majority of these Negroes in here that keep talking about Will did this, y'all sitting on the side of y'all woman and y'all going off y'all woman emotion, just like Will Smith went off his woman emotion. And that's just the fact of it.
And money, like I said from the very beginning when I start talking about this, I said I wouldn't have had a problem with it if Will Smith was on go mode from the very beginning.
Yeah,
because you know your wife. You know your wife. They've been together for 30-some years, so you know what make her tick. You know, but you was laughing, and then you look at her from the corner of your eye, and you see that she feeling some type of way. So you acting off of her emotions. Why weren't you? You should have been mad from the jump. He should have felt if that is the case. You've been with your wife for 30-some years. Why aren't you pissed off from the very beginning? You supposed to feel what she feel. Y'all been together that long.
That part right there.
Scotty crazy as hell.
Let me read these super chats in there. Let me read these super chats that I missed. My man KP from KC5, what's happening with it? Appreciate you. He says, y'all learned that black women is off limits. These people crazy as hell. They never check these new women. These new woman family. She slept with her son's friend.
That's really what it's about, bro. Like in the long game of it, bro. That's really what it's about.
Let me get to this next super chat. My man, World Combat said, it's March. Will Smith keep the same energy in August.
Hey, let me say this about the data.
World Combat food, man.
The data say, I want to ask, if it wasn't a comedian saying it, would it have been different? Well, if it wasn't a comedian saying it, then they won't be in that situation. They'd probably be somewhere else, bro. But the thing is this, the environment where they was at, the show that it was, we all know what's going down at the Oscars, bro. We all know who's on stage. And like I say, bro, it's part of the show. That's their fucking world. These people been acting and been in this movie business for majority of their goddamn life. So they know all this shit about each other, bro. They know these things.
Yeah, you expect a bit of a roast in that atmosphere. It's tradition.
Tradition, right? That's why they have comedians host the Oscars.
Facts. They don't have a good time.
Let me switch it up. Let's talk about this Gervonta Tank Davis in Floyd Mayweather situation. And Queen, you can stay on too, and y'all you because I know you be talking that shit. You know what I'm saying?
No, she don't talk stuff about me. She don't talk nothing about nobody else. Just hurt my feelings.
Money, you know I love you. You just be talking too much shit though.
I'm the only person that get my feelings hurt.
You feel me?
No. I give it to Keon too. Money, that's cat shit. Don't even do that. That's cat.
Never call Keon.
I give it to everybody. The unfortunate thing is you be talking that bullshit and I get caught up in it. That's all. You know I love you.
Exactly. I know.
Montre Gonzalez. Hey,
yeah, what's up?
Hey, but let's talk about this situation, right? And so I've been saying this for the longest time. I said it's gonna become a time, right? Well, let me rewind back a little bit. I told people a long time ago. I said I talked to people behind the scenes that are in Tank, that are very close to Tank Davis. And I had a whole show about this. And you remember when I talked about this, Money? Yep. I said I talked to somebody behind the scenes that's very close to Gervonta Tank Davis. And they told me that Gervonta Tank Davis is pissed off. He complains about how he's being moved. Oh, you just hating on Floyd. This is just you just putting the black man against the black man. That's all y'all do. I made a video, right? In the video, all these niggas was in my comments. You just putting the black man against the black man. You need to stop it, brother. This is just ridiculous. You're just a Floyd Mayweather hater. That's all I was saying. I'm a Floyd Mayweather hater. When I was trying to tell him, Tank is sick of it. No, he getting more. Tank is getting money. He getting money. Tank is this. And I said, Tank wants to fight these other fighters. You know what I'm saying? You got some dudes, Ricky and Queen and Coach and Money. Some of these dudes, they worship another man that has money. So some of these fans, they worship Floyd Mayweather or whatever it may be. You dig? They worship him. And so if you say something, you hating on Floyd. And it wasn't that. I'm telling y'all what I know from people that I've talked to behind the scenes. Mm-hmm. Long ago, Gervonta Tank Davis has complained about certain opponents that they had been putting him in the ring with in certain fights that they wouldn't even look at. You don't think Gervonta Tank Davis wanted to be the one to stop Miguel Burchell and to take his title? Come on, and we could go on and on. So Gervonta Tank Davis, he's been sick of that, right? You don't think that a man has an ego? Any man got, if you're a man, you got some type of ego. You don't think it bothers Gervonta Tank Davis when he's at a press conference and he say 2 words and Floyd Mayweather cut him off mid-sentence? Mid-sentence, Floyd Mayweather cut him off and start talking about himself for the next 40 minutes in the interview. Y'all don't think that bothers Gervonta Tank Davis? That he's a man. At some point, I told y'all, Tank Davis, he gonna get sick of that shit. At some point, he gonna get sick of that shit. And he gonna want to start speaking out, right? But see, every time they think he gonna speak out, Leonard Ellerbe get in his ear, get to talking to him, and they put him on hush mode. It's only so long that shit gonna work because he's starting to look at that situation like, look, y'all treat me like a fucking kid.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all treat me like a fucking kid. You know what I'm saying? I'm not no fucking kid. I'm a grown ass. I understand. I got with TMT. I've been with them since what? 21, 20, right? I got with them. Now I'm a grown ass man. Now, and I kept telling people he's gonna get sick of that shit. So now he's speaking out. He's telling y'all, I'm sick of this shit. Now we heard Calvin Ford. Calvin Ford, he came out. He did an interview. And Calvin Ford, what he did was damage control. Oh, no, Tank, he got a fight coming up. And I like Calvin Ford. I fuck with Calvin Ford, but I'm going to just keep it real. He was doing damage control. Calvin Ford was full of shit. The shit he was saying. He came out, he did an interview saying, oh, well, he got a fight coming up, and Floyd and Tank Davis, they just like each other. They just the same. And this situation is kind of like, Floyd, he didn't choose the right words when he was talking about the situation because he said, Tank and Floyd, they love each other. They just like each other. And he tried to make it seem like it was nothing. But then he was saying, well, this situation is just like when Floyd, Floyd and Bob Arum, it's that same type. Well, that wasn't a good relationship that Floyd and Bob Arum had. Floyd had to buy himself out of that contract with Bob Arum. So, he didn't choose the right words because he was trying to do damage control. He was trying to basically tell everybody that, oh, Tank is just saying that, to get everybody talking about the fight and promoting the fight. Nah, Tank really feel that way. That Tank feel that way. But see, Calvin Ford is smart. He's doing damage control for himself, for Gervonta Tank Davis, because see, what he was doing is he trying to let the situation die down so people don't talk about it in a negative way, and because he knows how Floyd is. Mickey Bay told you how Floyd is. If you get on Floyd's bad side, that's it. He gonna do everything he can do to go holler at Al Heyman, to get Al Heyman to blackball you and make it very difficult for you to get to the level that you want to get to. So he's trying to make the situation die down, right? Because if it was really up to Gervonta Tank Davis, what you heard him say, it would have been a whole lot more than that. Gervonta still holding back. Trust me. He ain't feeling that shit. Gervonta and Floyd ain't like each other. They not like each other. You know what I'm saying? They didn't even come up like each other. He ain't feeling that shit. But every time we got the blueprint we got the blueprint. Don't worry, but Gervonta Tank Davis, he don't have to. And they was always in Leonard Ellerbe, always in his mouth, in his ear. No, Tank, no, don't even answer that. They always in his ear. Always. They have to constantly stay on him to make him keep his mouth closed. As a man, you're gonna get tired of that shit. You eventually gonna get tired of that. So now, what it's looking like is Gervonta Tank Davis, he's going to sever ties with TMT, but he's still going to be advised by Al Heyman. So he's still gonna be on the PBC. He's still gonna be advised by Al Heyman. That's just what it's gonna be. But if you listen in between the lines, when Calvin Ford was talking about, he was like, we still gonna work with TMT and all that. Yeah, if TMT have a fighter that Gervonta Tank Davis wants to fight, well, yeah, they still gonna be doing business. But other than that, it's not gonna be no business done between Gervonta Tank Davis and TMT Promotions. Yeah, Gervonta is staying right over there at PBC. He gonna be at PBC. He's not going to Top Rank or none of that shit. He gonna be advised by Al Heyman, and now they taking the training wheels off. They talking about, oh, well, it's just Floyd taking the training wheels off. No, it's not Floyd, but it's not Floyd doing shit. Because if it was up to Floyd, they would put Gervonta Tank Davis, right, in another fucking long-ass contract for another 5 years, and they would string that shit along, however long that shit could last, put him in against Rudy Poot opponent after Rudy Poot opponent, because you know why? Like I told y'all niggas a long time ago, Floyd Mayweather and Leonard Ellaby are making the most money for themselves moving Gervonta Tank Davis that way. Because what happens if you don't understand business, right? They have an event. They get a certain amount of money for the event. They say, okay, Tank Davis, this is your payout. This is how much we're gonna pay Tank. If Tank got a Rudy Poot ass opponent, well, Isaac Cruz, fucking Rolly, if they get him $1 million, that's a whole bunch of money for them.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't making that type of money. And where the rest of the money go to? To Leonard Ellaby and Floyd Mayweather. That's why they're making smart business moves for themselves, not for Tank. The plays that they was doing, it wasn't for Tank. They was just doing enough to keep Tank mouth shut. Well, look how much we're paying you. But they are the ones that's benefiting the most, because Tank is all they got. So they know, hey, we got to move him. You know what I'm saying? We got to move him carefully, right? We got to move him very carefully, and we're moving him smart for us. Because, yeah, we're paying Tank good, but Tank's opponent, we don't really never have to pay them. We don't have to pay their opponent. So we get to pocket all of that. Now, if Tank Davis is fighting the Lomachinkos and the Devin Haney's and the Gary Russells or whatever, now you can't move like that, because them dudes got names too. So you got to pay them. So who gets the short end of the stick then? The promoter, the Leonard Ellaby, the Floyd Mayweather. Now they got to cut into their pockets. They don't want to do that. And so, I mean, I've been seeing this shit for a long time. And now Gervonta Tank Davis, once he go beat the shit out of Rolly, now we're going to be able to see Gervonta Tank Davis become the mega superstar, having the mega fights, or he going to sink. It's either going to be one of the two. But he has the talent and everything that he needs to become that next level superstar and household name. And money, I'm gonna go to you, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, Key, you hit that motherfucking nail on the head, shit. And I will say this, add on to that, like I say, as you grow, man, if you smart and you got a damn good brain, Tank just starts saying through the bullshit, bro. Like when you younger, bam, you get up under Floyd Mayweather. Yes, it's a privilege, it's an honor as you looking at your idol, you working with him, he's doing what he said he's gonna do. But as you go on, you get to seeing, oh, Tank, you the one. Tank, you go break my records. Tank, you this. But we steady bumping heads every time I want a good ass opponent, and y'all keep saying, oh, don't worry, Tank, we got you. We doing this, we doing this. But you keep saying, oh, you know, Tank is still growing, Tank is still learning. But when you talk about your goddamn self, oh, when I was 24, when I was 23, I was doing this, I was doing that. But when it comes to Tank, Tank is still learning. It's like, hold on, in time, you're gonna be like, come on, bro. And Keon hit it on the head when he played the one video for no other fighter will ever be greater than me, ever. And he making that shit out there like he's standing on it, stamping it. And then you got Tank right there looking like, okay, motherfucker, it's about time we get that big pay-per-view fight for me to get these motherfucking tens, millions, and $12 million paydays and shit like that. You know what I mean? And he's not making that happen for him when the fights are right there. And when we look at it, all Tank, because Tank got so many rivals he can go at it with. Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson, Ryan Garcia, Teofimo Lopez at 140, Regis Prograis, Gary Antoine Russell, Josh Taylor, if he decided to stay there. Things that it's so many fights out there, but they're under other promoters. And Floyd using his personal vendettas with these promoters to hold this young man back. Oh, I'm not making no other promoter no money. We're not making nobody else no money. But you want to make you and Leonard all the goddamn money. No, it don't work like that, bro. Those promoters making y'all money as well. Those are the big fucking names for Tank to become that star that you say that he's going to be, that you're going to make him. Right? Yes, you got me to a position to where I'm good now, and to where everybody out there keep talking about, oh, Tank ain't gonna be good if he leave Mayweather. Man, Tank face card is good now. Floyd helped him get to the position yet, but Tank is known by everybody in every fucking sport: baseball, football, basketball. He was just dating fucking the little hot chick. She got her people knowing who he is. I got people talking to me, talking about when Gervonta Davis next fight, and they don't even like fucking boxing. Don't know shit about boxing at all. But because of Ari, she got females and everybody asking when is Tank next fight and shit like that. So Tank is in a position to do some great shit. Like the Queen said, it's time for Tank to spread his fucking wings and fly, bro. It's just like Bob Arum. Like Floyd talk all that shit about Bob Arum, but he does the same shit. Yes, I'm going to get you a starter kit, but once you get up there, I feel like everything is owed to me. You don't want to put people in the ring with the right motherfuckers. So right now, Tank got GTD promotion. He been had it. He got his own fighters, right? I know some people who were just over there in a camp, and I can call Calvin Ford right now, people that was in a camp that Tank want to sign, that's telling us that Tank was going to leave Floyd because they getting a scoop on the shit. What Calvin was doing was trying to save face, like he said, oh, let's not just blow the shit up too bad. But I know Tank out the door, and we know we still on the Mayweather promotions, so we don't want no bullshit to happen. Anything can happen because we still under that contract for that last fight, and we can still get our ass blackballed or any fucking thing. So when I look at the situation, bro, Gervonta Davis doing what's best for his career. Even Floyd said it himself. He got to do what's best for him. I love Tank, like he know what it is. Floyd ain't no stupid motherfucker. He know exactly what it is. He know him and Tank ain't on that type of time like that for real, bro, as he try to make it to be. When y'all see these press conferences and shit like that, these dudes just seeing each other for the last 4 months, the last 8 months, and now they come together because it's business. Floyd flying all over the goddamn world, ain't doing nothing, leaving shit in Leonard Ellaby hands, and Leonard ain't doing that good of a job. That's why Tank was pissed off saying, y'all put my fucking tickets on sale 1 month before like I'm Michael Jackson. Like, oh my God.
See, money. It's crazy when he said that, right? Floyd Mayweather did an interview the very next day, and he kept reiterating, tickets are on sale now. Y'all can go get tickets. Tickets are on sale now. So Floyd came, or maybe it wasn't the next day. It might have been 2 days later. If Floyd did an interview talking about tickets are on sale now. So exactly. Floyd trying to save face too, because man, these dudes, they just so Floyd and them, man, they just so fake to me, bro.
Exactly, bro. Then he always say this key. I'm already rich. I don't need. Not trying to use Tank for money or this, that, that. Yes, you is, bro, because Tank is what's holding Mayweather promotions together. And we all know promoters, even your ass, Floyd, much rich. You don't like to dig in your pockets and do this and do that neither, because that Tank money still helps pay for your other fighters that ain't really getting paid that much and to keep the lights on and all that shit, especially with you doing all the shit you doing, bro. So when I look at the situation, bro, it's about time that Gervonta Davis go ahead and leave, because Tank said plenty of times, if y'all pay attention, that Al Heyman is really the man behind everything. We know this our goddamn self. Al Heyman is the man behind everything. Al give me this, Al give me that. So right now, Tank is in a perfect position. And when you think about it, all the big fights is ahead of him. So that's that extra promotion, the extra promoter dollar, y'all. That's a lot of fucking money, bro. That's a lot of money he keeping in his pockets. You feel me? So at the end of the day, man, it's the right move for Gervonta Tank Davis. I ain't going off what the fuck Calvin Ford say. Like he said, I fuck with Calvin Ford heavy. Got his number, talk to Calvin Ford. I'm going off of what Gervonta Tank Davis saying. And the way he's talking and the way Mayweather's talking, you can tell that is over with. It's done. Now, if they come and smack our ass in the face and he re-sign with him, then that's his business. But right now, we can only go off of what we see and what it feel like. And what it feel like is this is Tank's last fight. Even when he said they know my contract is up, that's why they want me to fight this bum. And I tell people this all the time, Q. They be like, oh, well, how can Floyd sabotage the fight and do this? Because if somehow Rolly ass just happened to make it 12 rounds, right? You don't know what the fuck can happen. You don't know what Floyd Mayweather can do or what tricks he can pull. And y'all know I ain't the one to even talk about this shit. I say let the fight be the fight. But when I break it down to you, it's an all Mayweather promotion. So they say that shit when you picking the judges, you flying the judges in, you entertaining them, sitting them places to have dinner and shit like this. So we don't know what might happen in that motherfucker. Like I say, he want to try to hope Rolly come up on a situation where he can probably beat Gervonta Davis and now put Rolly in the front of TMT and try to push him as somebody like that, which we know he ain't like that, and we know Tank finna beat his ass. But at the end of the day, when I look at it, bro, the head button, the back and forth and all that shit, Tank just tired of it, bro. He a grown ass man now, 27. You're mentally mature now, right? To where you can see through the bullshit. Like, nigga, you ain't even around promoting this shit. I just seen you in the last 8 to 9 months, and you want to come around here and try to run shit like you did this and that. Nah, I miss me with that shit, bro. So, it looked like he out the door, and we'll see after they fight. We'll see what take place.
And I said something a long time ago, and I'm gonna pass it to Coach. I said something a long time ago. I said Floyd Mayweather got 20-some million Instagram followers. When Gervonta Tank Davis fights, I never seen Floyd Mayweather post that shit on his Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
How easy is it for Floyd Mayweather to promote the fight if he really want to promote it? He don't even post the shit on his Instagram when Tank Davis fight.
And Key, all he gotta do is tell his whoever run his Instagram to put it up there, and then put it up there for him.
Right. And put videos up promoting it. You got 20-some million, almost 30 million people on Instagram, and you not even doing that. Come on, man. He ain't but let me and I seen somebody say that Gervonta Tank Davis was with Al already. Yeah, he's been with Al, but TMT is the promotional company. Al Heyman is his advisor. Just like the PBC fighters, they're advised by Al Heyman, but Tom Brown is the promoter. That's why you always have the TBG promotions or whatever. Yeah, Tom Brown is the promoter. So he's going to now be advised by, Al Heyman, and he gonna be fighting under the PBC or Showtime banner, probably Showtime.
Yeah, probably Showtime.
Promotional deal. He'll have
He got GTD. He got GTD though.
He got Gervonta Tank Davis promotion.
Yeah, he got GTD promotion. He got his own fighters too.
And he'll have a promotional deal, and he'll have a promotional deal with Showtime probably.
Right.
Yep, a TV deal.
Like Floyd Mayweather.
A TV deal.
Floyd Mayweather turned into what he despised. You understand? He turned into what he despised. He hated the fact that Bob Arum was holding him back. But you did the same thing with Tank. Now you put more money in his pocket than, but people don't understand. When Floyd signed with them, he became rich. You know what I'm saying? Now it took Tank a little longer to become rich like that, but because Floyd, when he came out the Olympics, he signed a big deal. But the whole point is that, dude, how come you gonna base your business on only one guy? That's what's amazing to me. You don't put out people, that's but Tank. Think about it. What other good fighters? All his other fighters done fell at the wayside. All of them. From Mickey Bay to your boy ain't fought in a long time. The light heavyweight, he ain't fighting in a long time.
Andrew Tabiti.
He ain't fought it so long.
He had Tabiti. He got Kevin Newman.
He got
so many fights that I can name, brother. Ain't doing shit.
And what's his name? Badu Jack. All them guys. But because you saw the potential in Tank, you held him back and protected yourself instead of letting, after he got to a certain point, you gotta let the man fight who he want to fight, bro. You can't just hold this kid back. And Tank know what's going on. I mean, he didn't have I'm sure he's learned now. He's learned the business side of it. And if he's smart as I think he is, he put the right people around himself now to where, okay, I'm out of this contract. I need to do this shit myself because my name is big enough. But Floyd turned into Top Rank, bro. He turned into the same thing. He's a good starter company. After that, you need to get the fuck away from him. You need to get away from it because it's showing. And now that the people have caught on, Leonard Ellaby, for him to have the gall to say, people gonna buy it anyway because it's Tank, this and that. But that's very disrespectful to the fans. For you
Been
to
saying that, coach. I've been saying that.
that's very disrespectful to the fans for you to think. But now your numbers was down in the last fight. So now you like, now what we gonna do? Well, you only got one more fight, bro. And that dude is out of there. And I don't blame Tank. This is the best move for his career. And good luck, little brother. You know what I'm saying? Go out there and do your thing, bro. Because there's no need for him to sit under Floyd and not fight the best fighters because people are tired of it. And they see that. And Tank be on the internet and he see that shit. He see what people saying about him.
Thanks,
And, he see what's going on, bro. He not fucking stupid, bro. That dude got street sense, bro. That dude ain't stupid, bro. He might not be able to express himself he's gotten a whole lot better in expressing himself with his words because of his maturity. So now that you at this point, you need to be gone from Floyd, bro, because he ain't doing nothing but holding you back. As far as money-wise, you're already rich. It's the same thing going on with Dev. If I was Tank, I would get with Devin to understand the business even better. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would do. And I would talk to his father just to understand the business side of this even better. Because now, bro, you on your own, bro. I wouldn't sign back with Floyd. I would keep my promotional company. I would be back with Al Heyman, being my advisor, and move on from there, bro, and take control of your own career. That's what you need to do. And God bless him, bro. I'm happy for him, bro. I really am. He needs to handle his business with Shark Bus, and then that's it, bro. He on his way, bro. I just want to see him fight the best fighters, and now he can build his legacy because at this point, at 27 years old, his legacy should be halfway built already by now.
I think Tank is going up from here. It ain't nowhere but up from here because even if he do take an L, even if he do take a, and I'm not saying I think he's gonna take a, I'm just saying even if he do take a L, he's still gonna go up from here. He's still gonna go up because he'll learn from that situation. But he gonna be fighting the best. That's what people want to see. He gonna be fighting the best, and he already has the star power. All of the stars fuck with Tank. People that don't watch boxing, they fuck with Tank.
Thanks.
Right.
You can't tell people that don't even watch boxing or just watch very little bit of boxing. You can't tell them shit about Gervonta Tank Davis.
Right.
So it did help him out, right? For being with Floyd, for a little bit, for a while. It helped him out a lot being with Floyd. But then it comes to the time to where, okay, you got all that. Now it's starting to hurt you because people starting to notice, okay, well, damn, motherfucker ain't fighting nobody or he ain't fighting the top guys. So now he going to go up from here.
The shit. And I know I know what's going to even motivate him even more is this shit that Devin just did, bro. That's going to motivate him even more. Devin just shitted on boxing just now, bro. He should wear that shit with a badge of honor.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Him doing whatever it takes to get that fight and solidify his legacy. And if he run this gauntlet, motherfucker, he going to be bigger than Tank, bro. I'm going to be honest with you.
I disagree with that.
If he run this gauntlet and beat that boy twice and then come back and beat Lomachenko, oh yeah, he gonna be bigger than Tank right now.
Now you add Lomachenko.
Huh?
Well, no, Lomachenko is a part. He is in the deal. So if
I ain't see the deal. Hold on, what's the deal?
So people
bad,
need to know this. So if Devin Haney beats, so that's what they not saying. Devin Haney is with Top Rank now. Devin Haney is where he had to.
He's not with Top Rank.
But no, he signed up. He's going to be working with Top. The deal is that he has 2 fights with George Kambosos, right?
Right.
If he wins the first fight, he got another fight with George Kambosos in Australia. The third is Vasyl Lomachenko.
Right. And Lomachenko just talked about it too.
Top rank. Damn. Those are top rank. He had to do that with Top Rank in order to get
But it's not.
that fight.
Yeah.
That's crazy, bro.
It's Top Rank.
So
Yeah, that's what Bob was gonna do anyway.
if you run that gauntlet, he gonna be bigger than Tank at this point. I promise you.
Well,
And
we'll see.
he'll be undisputed, bro. If he run this gauntlet like I'm praying he do, and I think he's gonna do, bro, he'll be a bigger name than Tank.
It's not just a fan. It's not unless he decides to move up, or whoever said that. Somebody said unless he decides to move up to 140. Nah, he has to face George Kambosos twice, and then Vasyl Lomachenko. And Bill Haney already talked about it. Bill Haney said, "Yeah, we're fighting Vasyl Lomachenko. We're gonna give him that chance. He ain't got no choice. That's a part of the, you know what I'm saying? The whatever agreement that he signed with Top Rank, that's a part of it. But I'm gonna tell y'all, we heard Bob say a long time ago. He signed with the wrong promoter. He said it. L-Dub says Haney will be on ESPN for his next 3 fights. Better platform anyway. It's possible to pass Tank with that platform. And L-Dub know his shit. I'm not just sitting up here talking. He went ESPN now.
But Key, who else was an undisputed champion that was with ESPN? And I'm not saying they couldn't have done that for him. I'm not saying that they are the same, but Terence Crawford was in the same situation. It doesn't, like I say, undisputed don't necessarily mean
Crawford don't have promotional company.
Yeah, but all I'm saying is just becoming undisputed necessarily doesn't mean putting asses in the seats and translate to superstar.
I think that with the platform that he is on with ESPN money, I think that he will, because see, the 2 George Kambosos fights,
right?
Everybody gonna be talking about that shit. Everybody gonna be talking about it. And if he's able to complete that task and going over to Australia and then going back and doing it, by that time his name is gonna be 10 times bigger than it is right now. And then he goes and faces Lomachenko. By that time, that Lomachenko fight is gonna be huge.
Well, we'll see.
Just think about that.
And just like L-Dub said, Bud Crawford don't have the social media or the presence in like the hip hop community, and you know, just that whole culture like Devin Haney already do.
But
that's true though. But Tank but you said it yourself, Keith. Tank has that same, you know what I'm saying? He has that same stature to where we got to see what Tank do as well. So
yeah. So they're gonna be they're gonna be next. But see, Devin Haney is gonna have more respect from the boxing community,
right?
But like I said, anywhere that Tank goes after this Rolly shit, right? He gonna go up because he can't get by no more with fighting another fighter that people ain't asking for.
But
he gotta fight a big name after this.
John Kramer, this is the difference. He said Crawford was in the same situation. It didn't make him a bigger fighter, bigger name fighter. The difference between Bud Crawford and what Devin Haney is doing right now is this. Bud Crawford didn't have a golden goose to fight. You understand? Vasyl Lomachenko, they love that motherfucker at ESPN. That's the difference. And if he beat Kambosos twice and then come back and beat Lomachenko, partner, Devin is gonna be in the stratosphere. He gonna be in the stratosphere.
I've always said one thing.
That's the thing that you have to respect about Devin Haney. He's taking less money in both fights with Kambosos. He's got an 80-20 split and taking that 20 just to prove that he's the best. And then he come back and whoop Vasyl Lomachenko, he's gonna be out of the stratosphere.
J.A. Dixon, your people that watch boxing or don't watch boxing don't ask for Devin Haney because out of sight, out of mind. Have you ever heard of out of sight, out of mind? He's fighting on the goddamn app. Your people that don't watch boxing, right? They don't know about no goddamn DAZN app, right? That's why we're talking about now that he gonna be on a bigger platform, an ESPN platform. He already know how to promote himself, right? Now he's gonna be able to do it to
knockout
a whole different degree because he's gonna be on the platform that's going to give him that ability, right? People weren't fucking with DAZN like that unless you were just a diehard boxing fan.
Knockout. That's not gonna happen, bro. That what you just said is not gonna happen because first of all, if he take those belts, if Devin Haney take those belts, they're not gonna initiate a mandatory right away. He's gonna have a voluntary then a mandatory, so that's not gonna happen. He's gonna have a voluntary. As soon as you win the belt, you don't have to fight your mandatory. That's not gonna happen.
Yeah, you wrong. You absolutely wrong. It's immediate rematches in that contract.
Right.
That's back to back.
Devin Haney. That's not gonna happen.
That's back to back. So now, so yeah, I don't even think Gervonta Tank Davis is worried about them fucking belts, to tell you the truth.
I do, Key. I think that's his motivation right now. I do, and I think that's his motivation for feeling the way he's feeling right now because of all the shit that's going on the internet and from what people are saying about him not fighting the fucking best. So I think he wants those belts because it builds on his legacy. I really do. I think he wants them, and I think he want to fight the best. And in order to fight the best, you got to fight champions, bro. So I think he do.
Ain't shit set in stone, bro, because he's still gonna have to he got very, very hard tasks to get past. So I hear a lot of people saying, when Devin Haney's undisputed, yeah, he gonna do this. Nah, it ain't no win, it's if, because you still gotta complete the task.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This is a very hard task to complete. So we gotta see, but he's making the necessary steps to get to where he want to be, and that's all you can do is take your hat off to him. And now finally, Gervonta Tank Davis seems like he gonna be taking the necessary steps for him to get where he want to be in boxing. Ain't got nothing to do with money.
Let me take my head off to Devin as well, because he is really doing, like when they talking about the money short and he got to fight 2 fights over in Australia, then you got to fight Lomachenko after that. He's really trying to, let me do what I got to do to be the man. And I always commended Devin, Demetrius Andrade, and David Benavidez for trying to get all the smoke. So, this is what Devin want, man. It shows that he's not praising the O, and I give him his credit and it's just due. And I'm not saying that he's not going to be a star, because there is some star making shit going to beat that dude over there, especially if you fight him twice in Australia, because Australia is a big ass population. Whether they like you or not, right? Your name is getting known, and if you can come and beat Lomachenko, that is most definitely saying something to me, bro. It's most definitely. So we'll just see if it translates to putting asses in the seats and a fan base, because sometimes it don't translate to that.
Yeah, man. But man, so big ups to Gervonta Tank Davis, big ups to Devin Haney, man, and it finally looked like that. They gonna be doing big things. 2022, 2023 for Gervonta Tank Davis and Devin Haney is gonna be big. And like I said for Jamal Charlo, Gervonta Tank Davis, he ain't got no more get out of jail free cards. So after Rolly, it got to be something big for him. You feel me? After Rolly, it got to be big. And we're going to go ahead and move on, because I need to talk about this Terence Crawford situation real quick. Knockout, what's happening with it, brother?
Hey, what's up, fellas? Money, Coach, Key, what's up?
Happening?
Real quick, I just want to, and I hope that, Haney, I'm not going to speak on that too much, but on the Tank Davis point that I was trying to make in the comment sections, Eudenis Ugas and Earl Spence were signed too. That shit don't mean nothing to the commissions, okay? That shit was signed too, and guess what the WBA came and did? They said, we don't give a damn. We ordering you to fight in this mandatory tournament, or you're going to have to drop that goddamn belt.
Did he?
And guess what? They had to pay Butayev. They had to pay Stanionis. They had to get them to step aside. So the WBA is well within their rights, and they can say, oh, we don't give a damn about no immediate rematch. We've been told, Tank Davis, we've been told y'all we trying to clean up our belts, and we ordering Tank Davis to fight the winner, just like they was about to order Tank Davis to fight Kambosos if this fight didn't get made. And then the winner will have a decision to either fight Tank Davis or they'll vacate the belt. But it can happen.
This is what you got. This is what you got to understand, Knockout. ESPN is involved, partner.
What that mean?
Money talk, bullshit run the marathon, homeboy. ESPN is the biggest sport network in the fucking world. And I
That means
promise you, the
nothing. That means
WBA
nothing to
is
the
not.
WBA, coach.
The
That means nothing to
WBA
them. They
ain't gonna
pockets is
go
lined
against.
by Al Heyman, bro. That means nothing to them. They pockets is lined by Al Heyman.
Okay.
ESPN, top ranked WBO, that means nothing, bro. Like if they can come in and block Spence Ugas, if they wanted to, you think they can't come in and block Haney and
ESPN,
Camboso? Like, come on,
Al
bro.
Heyman ain't bigger than ESPN, partner. I promise you
He
that.
he bigger.
Al
He
Heyman ain't
big
bigger than
enough. He big
ESPN,
enough to get
partner.
his fighter to fight. Listen, bro. Like at the end of the day, I hear what you're saying, but the WBA, they do what Al Heyman tells them to do, just like the WBO does what Bob Arum tells them to do. And if you think that PBC, if you think that Mayweather promotion, whoever Tank Davis signed to, or Al Heyman in general, you think he don't want that WBA belt over there?
Never say he don't, but guess what?
Okay, and so with that being said, bro, I'm not saying they will or won't do it. I'm just telling you they well within their rights that they can order that fight if they want to, bro. And then the winner will have a decision to make. That like it
But
ain't no
whatever it is, they all great fights, so I ain't tripping
Think
either way.
about it like
they all
this.
good
Either
fights.
way it go, the WBA is going to get their sanctioning fees. So it don't matter. It don't matter if they mandate Tank or not. It don't matter because it's all about sanctioning fees, bro. Them people worrying about that money.
It
And
does matter if they mandate Tank, because then the winner will have to
But
either drop
Tank
their
just
belt or
got
fight.
done saying he don't give a goddamn about them belts.
Man, he ain't acting like that because he showed keeping their name in his mouth. He showed talking about them unsolicited. He showed seem aggravated right now that they getting all this shine. So he can say one thing, but his actions show he's
To
neutral.
answer Zenith talking about, oh, who you want to see him fight? All the big names is tied up. You just said it. Nah, I said big name. Tank can fight from 135 to 140.
Yeah.
Somebody from 130 can move up and fight Tank. Tank is a big name that Tank can fight. It's a whole lot of other fighters that don't have a name, Devin Haney or motherfucking George Kambosos.
Right.
Come
And
on, man.
even
What
if
are
it's the
you
right, if
talking
it's the
about?
right fight, he can take his ass to 147 for the right fight. Not saying everybody up there, but you know what I'm saying? You know that should be with the right fight.
You know what I'm
But
saying? Y'all acting like the
And I
only
ain't,
two
and I,
names
I ain't hoping for the
is
shit. Like
Devin
I want
Haney and
Haney.
Kambosos.
I ain't hoping for the shit. I want Haney to be able to do do what he came to do and be able to fulfill his obligations. But at the end of the day, it can't happen because they was about to do it anyway. If Tank Davis and Rolly fought and Kambosos didn't have an opponent and this fight didn't get made, bro, it's all everywhere. They were ordering Kambosos to fight Tank Davis, bro. They were on the verge of doing that shit.
yeah, and it seemed like when like I said, I showed it seemed like they were trying to do everything in their power was to keep Cambosis away from Haney, bro. And I feel like that was so fucked up. And I want to salute Bill too, man, because man, they really doing what they got to do to try to be something big, and that is old school shit right there. That's old
Cambosis,
school shit.
Cambosis was doing everything he could not to let Devin Haney.
I ain't gonna say Cambosis. I'm gonna say Lou
It
DeBella.
was it was him too and Cambosis because of the shit that Cambosis was saying
Yeah, I'm
and
gonna say
all of
Lou
that
DeBella.
bullshit.
Yeah,
He
you
trying to
start
get.
following the
He
ways of
was
your
gonna fight
promoter.
Loma. If Lomachenko wasn't at war, Devin wouldn't have got that fucking fight.
I mean, I agree with him.
Scotty yesterday came in here and he said he ain't really want to get into it on air, right? But he said Lou DeBella and Bill Haney, like Lou DeBella don't fuck with Bill Haney. He said he
Right.
got some type of, issue with Bill Haney. So we could tell, but we could tell Lou DeBella was trying to do any and everything he could so Bill Haney could, be involved in the biggest fight, that people talking about right now, or one of the biggest
And
fights.
fucking Devin, Bill was on KQKC and he said we presented Devin with the contract, and think about it. 36 hours before the time limit was up. Now they waited months for Lomachenko, right? But now, as soon as Devin get the belt, you got 72 hours. Devin signed it, and it was 36 hours left, and was like, "Fuck that, make the fight. I don't give a fuck about no money. I don't care about none of that shit. Make the fight, and I'm gonna whoop his ass." And that's that. And you got to give that brother his fucking respect, and that's why I like him at 135 of everybody. That's my fucking guy. He's a fucking throwback. That motherfucker want to fight the best, and he want to prove he is the best. And
I mean,
you
take
got
I
to
mean,
take
take
his
ain't
hat
gonna knock
off.
his ass out.
That's true. That's true, and he does get respect for that. Now, whether or not he can beat everybody, that's a different conversation. But coach, I
Tell him
definitely agree.
knock
I
out.
definitely agree with that, bro. I
Tell him
think
tell him
that
knock out.
he's
I mean,
going.
take
He
him
wants.
knock
He
his
wants to
ass out.
smoke. He's chasing greatness and shit. And he deserves to be respected by that. Can he beat everybody? I don't know. Can he get through this gauntlet that they're trying to put him through? Fucking Kambosos twice in Australia, and then fucking Lomachenko after that is what it's looking like, or maybe even a Shakur coming up is what it's looking like. Because make no mistake, Top Rank want to continue to control that division and keep all them belts. So can he get through it all? Is the confidence misplaced? Will it turn out that it didn't work in his favor in the long term? I don't know. But what I will say is he deserves everybody respect. If you ain't on no bullshit and you ain't got no, and you a real fight fan and you ain't got no agendas or no narratives, what Devin Haney is doing right now is more than a lot of people's favorite fighters, bro.
He
A
shit
lot of people's favorite
body,
fighters, they claim that they want the big fight, they claim that they want the big money, but they don't really go do everything that they possibly can do to make that shit happen. And for him just doing that alone, win, lose, or draw, that shit deserves the utmost respect, bro.
Just
You
Straight
know
up.
what I try to do that shit? Wilder try to do that shit with AJ now, but they didn't give him his motherfucking his
he
chance.
shit on
They try to fuck him over.
Devin shits on him. He shits on fucking Terence Crawford. He
Coach,
shits on
I don't know what
shits
you
on
mean
a
by
lot
shits
of
on. I
fucking
don't know what you mean
he
by
shits
shits on
on
them,
him.
coach.
I'm gonna tell you how he shits on him. Just like I'm gonna tell you how he was shits on him.
And
Because
make it, let's
that
wrap
man
this
is
up quick
taking
so I can get
he
to the next subject and
he
read this
put the
super
I'm
chat.
gonna say this and I'm gonna be gone. He make more money than Kambosos ever fucking made in his whole career in one fight. This is a fact. Now, he shit on him because of the fact of this. When Errol Spence was talking that 60-40 and wouldn't take that and all, it's got to be 50-50 or no fight. Devin Haney make more money than fucking Kambosos, but he signed a 80-20 deal for 2 fights. One, if he win the championship, he gonna still be the fucking B-side. That is a motherfucking man, cuz. That's a fucking man right there. That's a man, bro.
You
That's
can't
how
say
you shit
nothing
on.
negative about that at all. That's some trill shit right there he did.
That
You know,
nigga's a
I
man.
wouldn't have did it, but you know, it's some trill shit he did. You know, sometimes you got to make the ultimate sacrifice to get to where you want to go, and
That's
he
right.
is doing just that. He's doing just
Betting
that.
on that's right. That's right, Mamba. He is betting on himself. And you can't fucking knock a nigga who betting on himself. Devin Haney, you got my fucking utmost respect, partner.
Let me touch on this key before you move to the next subject. I say that because
I'll let you hold on. Let me read
bro.
this. Let me read the super chat real quick, and I'm gonna let you to Zenith 360 in that super chat. Salute to you. He said Bomac said the same thing about ESPN in their unlimited worldwide reach when they were shitting on Spence paycheck to paycheck. So hopefully it's different with Haney, but the pay cuts make me worried. So this is why, and I'm gonna say this real quick. This is why it's different. What's different is because you got, and I'm not even gonna say Devin Haney. Devin Haney promotes himself in the hip hop world, like like that culture. He in the young culture. That's so they know Devin Haney, so he promote himself that way. He don't really promote himself boxing wise, but Bill Haney promotes the dog shit out of Devin Haney, right? Yep. Bill Haney is everywhere. Now that they gonna be on ESPN, you don't think Bill Haney gonna be on goddamn First Take or whatever? You don't think Bill Haney gonna have his ass up there talking that shit? Bill Haney promote the hell out. Bill Haney is willing to do any and everything he got to promote the shit out of Devin Haney.
And not only
Terence Crawford wouldn't do that. The thing with Terence Crawford is that he told you, and Bob Arum told you, hey, we set up all type of different things for Bud, but he don't want to do it. He don't want to promote himself outside of the ring. That's the difference. You can't compare Terence Crawford's situation to.
And not only that, Keith. Not only that, you also have to understand Devin Haney getting promotional money too, partner. Devin Haney got his own promotion company. So that's the difference. Terence Crawford didn't have his own promotion company. So that's a whole another subject.
And So man, let's move. Let me. Money. What was you gonna say? And then we're gonna move to this Crawford situation. Money, you on mute.
Can you
Money Brown.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just saying, damn, turn this thing up. Damn, shit, I was getting fucked up.
Money.
Shit.
Money.
You all right
There you
over
go. Yeah, I heard you. Nah, I couldn't hear you at first. Damn, I forgot what the fuck. I was on the phone with this dude, man. Made me lose my train of thought. Go ahead, Key. I forgot what the hell I was gonna say.
All right, man. We're gonna switch it up. Let's talk about this Terence Crawford situation before we get up out of here. And if y'all ain't hit the like button,
Key, that's what it was. I'm sorry. It's gonna be real quick. Look, I was just gonna say, Devin did it. It don't shit on Wilder or none of them dudes. It's just because that shit happened. It's just that some people don't accept the contract because they feel like they're getting fucked over. But go ahead, Key. You can move it. You can move on.
Yeah. So man, let's talk. And y'all, once again, if y'all ain't hit the like button, smash on my like button. It don't cost you nothing to hit the like button. But man, so Terence Crawford, right? I was watching Summer Burning the Boxers shit. I think he did it on Sunday, right? And he alluded also to Terence Crawford going to PBC. But what he said, and he was all of a sudden, money, y'all check this out. He was talking nothing but good things about PBC all of a sudden, and they do good, real good business over there on PBC. And I heard that they treat their guys real good over there. And I heard that they pay their guys real good on PBC. So, if it is a deal, they're going to be paying Terence Crawford a whole lot of money for a 2-fight deal. So, yeah, I heard that PBC do real good business. So I said, all of a sudden, he talking real good about PBC. But remember, y'all, before it was fuck them guys, fuck the PBC, fuck them. It was all that. Now he's talking good about PBC.
And
he's
who is this?
The narrative about PBC now.
Who was doing that?
Bernie the boxer.
He's getting on his knees now.
He changed the narrative about PBC. So I say that to say this, y'all. We've been hearing rumors. Right, we've been hearing rumors about Crawford maybe going to PBC to sign a 2-fight deal, and I think that these rumors are true. They can't come out and they can't say nothing about it right yet, but I think that these rumors are true because he also said this. He says, but if PBC they got a motto that if you're not with them, you're against them, and I understand. Like that's just how they run. But when I said that, right? When I made a video and I broke it down, what the motto is and how Terence Crawford know what he got to do, money. What was our money?
Huh?
I was a Terence Crawford hater, y'all.
Oh yeah, the biggest Terence Crawford hater.
I broke it down, right? Video did big numbers. I broke it, but everybody, this guy is a Terence Crawford hater. Now, am I still a Terence Crawford hater? You know what I'm saying? These dudes is weirdos. You know what I'm saying? They funny as fuck.
So now Bernie getting rug burns on his knees now.
Yeah, he got to. Because
now he got rug burns.
Right. Because he knows that his man,
what a prostitute he is, ain't he?
Because he know that his man is about to go over and work with the PBC, the same company that they was talking major shit about, right? But now all of a sudden, those guys, they pay you a lot and they do very good business for their fighters and they treat their fighter well and all of that. All of that, right?
Oh my God. Now this nigga to flip the 180. Boy, you burning the fire. Boy, that's some bullshit right there, boy.
So,
now you got to get on your knees. Now you got to get on your knees and kiss the ring, you fucking clown. That's some clown shit.
Basically, what that does, money, coach, it confirms to me where they going. And don't think it's just gonna be a 2-fight deal. Once they see them paychecks is different, it's hitting different. And because I think that Terence Crawford, I think the first fight probably gonna be like Keith Thurman, right? He gonna destroy Keith Thurman. You know when Keith Thurman is working out because he gonna post something on Instagram. We know Keith Thurman probably ain't in the gym. He ain't posted shit on Instagram. Keith Thurman is not disciplined. He is not disciplined. Keith Thurman is a boxer only when he get that call or think he gonna get that call, knowing that he got to fight. He don't live a fighter's lifestyle. He don't stay in the gym, right? Like a Bud Crawford does. Keith Thurman got to get ready. Bud Crawford stay ready. And that's going to be the fucking problem for Keith Thurman. He got to get ready and Bud Crawford stay ready. So I think the first fight probably going to be Keith Thurman. The second fight will be Errol Spence. And don't be surprised if him and Errol Spence do a third fight. If the fight does big numbers like it should, oh, they gonna do a third fight, bro. They gonna do it, and it might be at a catchweight. It might be at 154. They gonna do a third fight. I believe so. I mean, not a third fight, a second fight. A second fight. Because I think both of them are gonna try to negotiate a rematch clause. They both champions. I would think. You know what I'm saying? They both gonna have a rematch clause either way. You know, depending on, but I think they're gonna kind of probably leave it open depending on how the numbers do. So look forward to seeing Terence Crawford have several fights with the PBC. But you know, Money, go ahead and cook on that.
Yeah, you hit the nail on the coffin, right? I'm happy you said it about Bernie because I didn't even see that, Key, but I did see him make a video on the PBC shit. But we always knew this what it was gonna be, right? We always knew. That's why even Eddie Hearn said it. His best bet is to go sign with PBC because we all been knowing that's where all the big fucking fights for Terence Crawford is. Right there at PBC with your biggest paydays. We always knew the one thing that was probably go hold that shit up probably would have been Bomac with him being the manager. We know that Al Heyman becomes the advisor. So I don't know how that's going to play out, whatever the situation is. But this is the biggest move for Terence Bud Crawford. It's always been the biggest move for Terence Bud Crawford. And he should have been made this move. But, you know, to each his own. He did what he did. He's still rich as fuck. I ain't going to say rich as fuck. He's rich enough to where, you know, he can live his life and take care of his family, right? But it's always been a big money order for Terence Bud Crawford for him to get paid, bro. So with Bomac saying fuck Al Heyman and Bernie the Boxer, do you miss me? And yeah, you everything boxing. Yeah, you and that punk ass nigga in a wheelchair, Monty Brown. Y'all just hate on Bud. Y'all hate on Bud every day. All y'all do is hate on Bud. We know the white man hates on Bud, the black man hates on Bud. You down there, the New Orleans man from what's his name? They call him Coach. Yeah, that's you, Coach.
Talk about me.
You hate on Bud. All hate on Bud. But we know how Bud is, right? We know we getting the dollars. We know, and yeah. And if you can't speak boxing, and if you don't know Jack Johnson, then don't talk boxing with me. Yeah, but you know, I love that merchant. So now his ass see, right? Bud told him. No, he ain't never said nothing about you, Coach. This is me talking shit. Bud told him.
You sound just like his ass.
Bud told him, shut your ass up and don't fuck up this money. You'll go over there, you go talk this good shit. So it's just everything we say just come to fruition, bro. We've been saying this shit. We've been knowing this is the move that Bud needed to make to get the fights that he said out his own mouth. His legacy fights, right? His legacy fights to solidify him. Now, of course, he's a Hall of Famer, 3 division, former undisputed, current WBO welterweight world champion. Of course, you Hall of Fame material, bro. Fight of the year, I won't take none away from him. I always say Bud and Earl is a 50-50 fight. I just think Earl go win. Always gave Bud his credit and his just do. It's just that Bud side always talking that bullshit about Earl, and they always getting personal about the shit. So now I'm actually happy for him as well, bro. If you fighting Sean Porter, Keith Thurman, and Earl Spence back to back to back, that's just showing the dog in you that you always had. But now you're starting to get what you want, bro. You're going to start get the recognition and that superstar level that you said you always wanted. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I clap my hands for him. So if you come over, you sign that deal. Hopefully it's the right deal. And like Keith say, Keith Thurman can be the first fight because he's going to fight somebody before. He's not fighting Earl Spence next. He's going to fight him somebody. He's not going to wait all the way to fucking the fall time to fight fucking Earl Spence. He go fight somewhere around the summertime, and then in the fall time it's gonna be Earl Spence. And then, like he said, he gonna see that the money's so good and that it's gonna be so perfect. He should have been signed with Al Heyman. He gonna fuck around and sign right back with Al Heyman for some more fights. So we'll see how it play out for him. I'm happy for him though. At the end of the day, I'm happy for him.
Yeah, no doubt. Me too.
Well, my thing is this. Now, you have all of these motherfuckers, fuck Al Heyman and fuck all of this. The chickens are coming home to roost. You understand? The chickens are coming home to roost. All of that shit y'all clowns was talking, and common sense says if all the belts are at the PBC, you have to deal with Al Heyman. And you allow your people to say all of these fucked up things on the internet, and you know you have to go see the man in the fucking penthouse suite. You know you gotta go see him. So now you on your fucking knees, and you're gonna need some fucking coconut oil, some lotion to get all that black shit off your fucking knees. You understand? Because you look like clowns doing that shit. I'm not talking about Terrence. I'm talking about his people. Now y'all look like fucking clowns. Dumb fucking clowns. Right? So I'm glad for Terrence. If he signed this deal, it's going to be good for boxing, number one. Right? And it's going to be good for his wallet, number two. We going to get fights that we've been wanting to see, and he going to make plenty of money. So, hey, man, this is a plus for boxing. Congratulations if he do it, and good luck to Terrence. And either way it go, you're going to have brothers making money together. Win, lose, or draw. Right? Now, my thing is, Bernie the Boxer, next time, bro, shut your fucking mouth, bro. You talk too much, you and Bo Mac saying shit about people that y'all have to see. It's ridiculous. Especially when you got the other fighter who do nothing but give you respect. That's my point. Show class all the time. You don't have people coming out saying all this shit about Terence Crawford. They want to see that fight. So, good luck, and hey, man, I'm just happy about it. But, nigga, get on your knees and kiss the ring, nigga.
Hey, real talk, man. They talked all of that shit. I told y'all it was gonna have to come down to this. Who else was they gonna fight? Who else was they gonna make money with? Who else was they gonna make money with? All the business, all roads lead through Al Heyman and the PBC. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all. You feel me? But man, I'm gonna get ready to wrap it up. Anybody got anything that they want to say before I wrap it up?
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Queen. You welcome on anytime. You welcome on anytime with Coach. She be cooking, man. She know her shit too. She know her shit, man. Y'all show finna be so lit, Coach. That shit finna be, man.
We just getting equipment together right now.
Man, they don't know what's coming.
But I'm gonna send you a link. I'm gonna send you a link of what camera you gonna to get too.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, though, man, just beautiful. I mean, great show as always. Q. It's always good to get a beautiful view from everybody. But on that Will Smith shit, man, I just want people to really just look at the shit for what it really is, bro, and really get out your feelings. Because a lot of cats, like I say, they go off the emotions of their woman, and they let their woman emotions jump into them to where now they got to get all macho and stick their chest out. Yeah, baby, because I did the same for you, baby. And, you know, I'll never let a man disrespect you like that neither, baby, when the man ain't even disrespect your damn woman. So, you know, other than that, bro, you already know how your show is, man. One of the hottest on YouTube. Y'all continue to come, show love, show support. Y'all follow me at Monty Brown TV. Follow me on Instagram at Monty_the writer. We will be going live tonight. We might touch on that Will Smith shit, probably. But, you know, Will Smith and Chris Rock is about to have a fight in the celebrity death match. So y'all just stay tuned.
Oh, shit.
Boy, buddy, you motherfucker, boy. You something, boy. God.
Oh, shit, man. Oh, man. But let me get your last words, Coach.
Hey, man, appreciate it, bro. Coming down, I'm always a pleasure, bro. Come on your show, man. We have such a good time, bro.
Yeah, man.
My wife love it. I love it. Hey, bro. It's always fun, man. talking this boxing shit.
Yes, sir, man. And I be wanting to talk more than boxing because I got a whole bunch of shit I be wanting to touch on. You know what I'm saying? You know, even conversation we had behind the shit, but the thing is I started the show as a boxing channel, so you know, so you get to talk about other shit. Talk about boxing. We came here for boxing. So,
right. They crying and shit. Hey, they get to making you feeling weird talking about other shit.
Right.
Like,
I gotta get the people what they want, but you know, man.
I appreciate Key. That's what I appreciate. I appreciate that you can take a scenario that speaks to melanated people and can either better us in one way or at least correct the narrative of what's being painted. And in the midst of that conversation, still talk about Gervonta making his decision, Bud making moves, and the Errol Spence fight that I can't wait to see.
Right. And
I can do that too.
We all do that. Even when me and Money used to do the show, we used to talk about all type of stuff, you know. But you know, and that's what it should be because we all adults, and you know, we should be able to talk about a whole arsenal of different things. But you know,
they just turned me into a monster queen, so they got to talk shit about me, and I'm the wrong person to talk shit about because I'm gonna throw it back in your damn face.
You know, it's hard to talk smack on your page though, Money, because you be putting them in check.
Thank you, Queen. Thank you.
Hey, Woody, don't let shit slide. I told you, man. Between my man Get the Smoke, 817 Boxing B and Money Brown, man, you ain't finna out argue them. I tell them all the time. I said, man, I feel sorry for y'all women. I said, I know y'all give them a fit. I said, I know y'all give them a fit. Yeah. Hey, oh man. But another great show. Like I said, man, we had a good time. Y'all hit the like button if y'all ain't smashed the like button. We will be back tomorrow, right? Same time, different topic, and y'all already know how I do. There you go, talking that boxing again. And I'm gone, y'all. Appreciate everybody.